Leave me alone! Ah!
Akira!
Ah!
Hi everyone. The war just started, guys. There's a war on. War never changes. How is everyone's week? Start of the week? Can't believe didn't get to stream yesterday. I was actually really tired today. I was like, well, if I could stream tomorrow, I would have like not streamed today and streamed tomorrow instead. Because I am exhausted, but that's okay because my week's kind of weird and I'm actually busy tomorrow night. I mean, I could stream tomorrow. I don't know, because like webcam Wednesdays I start later. I don't want to like have to start later and then also finish early because I'm busy. I don't look like a me or a puffish right now. Oh, you look better. Send a photo, Doki. I want to see what you look like. How's your jaw feeling? Is it good? I hope it's good. Also, let me quickly say hi to everyone. We have Victor. Hello. Rob got first. Doki's in. I think that's the only people who've spoken. Hi. Nick's here. Hi, Nick. Before we get started in anything game-wise, I do want to say I am trying to follow a push to get my goal as soon as possible, like before my subathon. Usually I don't, because like guys can follow whenever. I'm not gonna push it, but I think it'd be really cool to do my subathon with, like, because I'm gonna be doing like a webcam stream for my subathon anyway. I think it'd be really cool to do my subathon dressed as Beetlejuice. Like a Beetlejuice cosplay for the subathon would be like so sick, and we're so close. I mean, we're not that close, but we're close enough for it to be like, oh, maybe we should like try and do this. So I am follow-up pushing and I'm hoping I can get there in time. I have set up a little reward system for you guys. If you guys convince one of your friends or, you know, whoever to follow and they come into chat and like say like follow a push and then your name, I'll give you like 10 beetle bucks for every single follower you bring in, and whoever brings in the most followers will be put in Hall of Fame, which is like in my panels and in my server, so forever immortalized. And also you'll get a special role that only you get, and that's what we're doing. You feel fine? That's good. We also have a new Riz week for anyone who needs, who wants to try and become Riz Lord. I'm thinking of actually changing Riz Lord up a little. I don't know, maybe I should. I don't know if I want to do it after my subathon or before my subathon. Do I get a percentage of their beetle bucks if they refer a follower? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, if the person you refers someone, you get like... a percentage, I don't know. I was trying to think of a percent, but I'm really bad at percentages, so someone else is gonna have to think of that, of what would be good. Doki at 88% Riz. But yeah, hopefully we can get it. Obviously, you know, if people don't want to follow, that's okay. Not gonna force anyone, but I also don't want people to follow to like immediately unfollow after we like get it. That'd be like weird. Yeah, hopefully we can get there. It's some sort of scheme that gets bigger at the bottom and that is bigger at the bottom gets pointer as you go up. Exactly. Exactly, that's how that works. The more they refer, you know, you can't, there's a name for one of those schemes. Don't know what it's called. You know, don't know what it's called, don't know what it would be. Oh, that looks so much better, Doki, by the way. It's bruised, but you don't look as big. New fish? Yeah, it's new fish. Fish reset. 33% Riz. Oh no, Nick. Do you think it's that hot shit either, Stream Elements? Yeah, Stream Elements is, me. What did I get? Let's go. Goodbye, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Rob is. Oh fuck. Nick, 33%'s lovely. It's a really high number. Please accept 33%. Me and Streamlabs have now beef. Well, I'll join you on your beef. I just rolled 6%. Oh my god. We are just going to fish today, aren't we? But yeah, speaking of subathon, I actually have some really cool rewards and ideas and stuff. It's gonna be like really sick. I have to like post the rewards soon. I have to make like a little post for it. I think Rob's been waiting for this war, Doki. Rob's saved up for the war. You both planned out your attack strategies for this war. Hi, baby Kondo. Welcome in. How are you? God, it's just gonna be fishing, isn't it? I didn't even know fish was resetting. I said I was resetting after 36 hour. So yeah, I reset it after like on the weekend. And Doki did. Doki was paying attention. Alright, let's get to Vampire Therapist. I'm gonna be so bad with these accents. We haven't done it in ages. I don't remember what accent, like what voices I did, but that's fine. Alright, how's the volume? It should be decent. I'm good just relaxing? That's good. Relaxing's always good. I'm tired. That's okay. Continue. Huh? So I assume this one, right? No. This one? Yeah. I assume this is like the last save. I just expected it to continue through and not have like a checkpoint. But sure, if it has checkpoints, I guess. Doki got a nugget. I also added a new legendary to fish. A fine evening to you, Samuel. How are you feeling tonight? Oh, I have to get into like the cowboy accent again. The first couple lines are gonna be rough, guys. I'll get better. Wow. It's not gonna be good, but it'll get better as I go. But the first couple lines are gonna be rough. Oh, not bad. Oh, see, I can't even do it. It doesn't. I need a line that gets me into it. Not bad, not bad. A little overwhelmed, but I guess I kind of have a lot going on these days. There we go. We got it. Indeed you do. The mind is an easy place to get lost, is it not? You ain't kidding. Keeping all them cognitive distortions in my head and sorting through my client's problems ain't easy. Can I give you a fish I drew from Mousie's low bait? Yes! I mean, if Mouse is okay with me taking it as well. We're not machines, Samuel. I believe you'll find that you can never handle everything at once. There's a term that mortals use these days, multitasking. It's kind of a meta control fallacy. Even we must handle thoughts one at a time. Sure, should be okay, but I'll ask her first. I mean, you can show it to me, but I won't put it in unless she's okay with it. I guess. I just hope I can concentrate on my own therapy with all this stuff bouncing around in my noggin. Around in my noggin. Yeah, well. I do not expect you to be an exception to the rule, my dear fellow. Let us see whether we can clear your head. I would like to introduce you to a ritual I have learnt for stilling the mind. This some kind of ancient vampire secret? Something the old ones gave you that's been lost to time? Something mortals could never imagine? No, it's just meditation. Oh. That does not make the technique any less valuable. Now then, close your eyes. I'll guide you through this process. Think of a place that brings you comfort. Where is it? I'll be honest, guys. I'm real bad at meditation in real life therapy. It is not a thing I can do. I'd have to say the woods. I always like being in nature. Imagine the woods then, and let your thoughts come to you. Be attuned to your body. Breathe, and you'll be able to address your thoughts and clear your mind. Now close your eyes and begin. Oh, ooh. First breathe in, press and hold. Focus and focus. I miss my princess. I ain't cut out for this therapy thing. You breathe in. Then let go. Watch as your breathing slows down your thoughts. Last to clear a thought, hover over it.
I ain't cut out for this therapy thing. And it sure is a tall glass of water. I miss my princess. I kinda miss farting.
I kinda miss farting.
Sam, focus. Who's got a pretty mane? Wonder what's
I
on her back
kinda
flex.
miss farting. Is
Should I hook up with Reinhardt?
we should. Should I hook up him with Reinhardt?
I'm so bad
We-
at meditating. I like blood from San Antonio, not New York City. Relax. Ain't no vampire hunters here.
Something I hate and never worked for me. What? Beetlejuice. Oh god.
Who's my favorite horse? Is it you?
Oh god. Oh god. I kind of wanted to keep the. I kind of miss farting though. Like I want that to be the main focus of my brain. How are you feeling now? Yeah, oh, yeah, alright, fine. Really, all them thoughts just feel like thoughts. Almost done fishing? Jesus Christ. 120! Let me know when you're done, actually. I'll take a photo of, like, the queue. What sorts of things came up for you? Well, I thought about my clients. I thought about all them cognitive distortions. My horse came up a lot. The horse? Yeah, Princess. She was my horse back when I was alive. I still think about her every day. Can't really stop. Understand. I've bonded with many horses in my life, but it sounds as though the loss of Princess was particularly fraught. Yeah. Would you like to start there? Not sure I'd like it, but seeing as it came up, maybe we should talk about what happened to her. It's got a lot to do with my old gang. Are you done with your... fishing? Oh my god, you're not. Oh god, you are absolutely there. Okay, okay. 140, guys. We've got an 140 queue on fish. Oh my god, I forgot to charge my thing. Once again. Once again. Oopsies, I did not mean to click that. I just sent someone a message in, like, I sent someone the screenshot that I was trying to post in my server. Because I hovered their name on the side while I was trying to, like, send the screenshot, and it, like, messaged them directly, instead of sending the screenshot in my server. Very funny. Very awkward. Oh, whoopsies. Deleted it so quick. Why'd I do that? Hi Nordic, how are you? Welcome in. I did 127, I think. Yeah, Doki did a whole bunch. Also, sorry guys, fish is gonna go for so long. Yeah, big womp womp. So embarrassing. Like, imagine just sending someone, like, unprompted a screenshot of the fish queue. I'm gonna lurk now until Mousy ends. Thanks for the lurk, Rob. Say hi to Mouse for me. I mentioned them before. The Mystic Bastards was their name. They were the gang to join if you had nothing else to nothing to lose. I had nothing to lose. I've been obsessed with DBD for the last 3 days. I've been obsessed with DBD for the last 3 months. What have you been playing? Survivor or Killer? I don't know if I need to say hi anymore. No, for me! Say hi to Mousy for me. Be like, yo, Beetle says hi. That sounds like some Nosferatu thinking, my friend. Oh, I can see that now. It turned out I still did have something to lose. And they took that from me to prove my loyalty. Full chat with fish. They love fish. Yep. But now Mouse is here fishing. Oh god, this is gonna be like a 200 thing. Difficult? The killers are difficult on mouse and keyboard. Really? That's all I ever play on is mouse and keyboard. Yeah, he said that and she started fishing. Oh, I didn't even notice it was her that was fishing. Right. Right. More fish. Yeah, we are fishing. We're fishing so much. Oh my god. I need to keep my eye on chat so I don't miss anything. Oh, I missed what he said. Oh, Samuel, I'm so sorry. I just stood there watching her dying with them big eyes looking at me like she knew I'd betrayed her. Mouse chill with the fish. Dude, they're gone. The fish war has begun. There's a fish war, apparently. Hi, Mouse. Get back to streaming. They knew what it took to break me, and it's my fault for letting him do it. But Samuel, these mystic bastards, it sounds as though it sounds as though these loyalty tests were a cruel, mechanical part of their indoctrination process. Doki's still number 1 for now. These are the actions of a cult. They had no special care for you or your princess. Well, it sure as shit worked. They knew just where to hit me, and it was my fault for letting it happen. What they did, Samuel, had little to do with you personally. You were vulnerable, and they took advantage. This is what cults do. But Samuel, you're exhibiting a cognitive distortion known as personalization. You're attributing the Mystics clan's actions entirely to your own supposed failings. Wow. Freudian slip there when I said feelings instead of failings. While it is natural to grieve your horse, holding yourself solely responsible is neither fair nor accurate. Alright, I'm done. Jesus Christ, we did hit 207, guys, with this fish. I should have just given you guys a fish day instead of streaming. Why did I think of not doing this? Hold on a sec. My head's hurting. I can't hold on to all them distortions all the time. Ain't personalization a lot like control fallacy? I guess you won. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna do more. Yep. Naughty, how much channel points do you have? Oh my god. Beetle gotcha. I love Beetle gotcha. It's so cute. Astute observation, Samuel. Personalizations are often a form of control fallacy. While control fallacies often manifest as a belief that you have more control over external events than is actually the case, personalization is a more specific tendency to believe that external events are reactions to you. Fish sound have fish meme sound? What? What does that mean, Doki? No more points? You just spent it all on fish? This is probably the best time to fish, because it's been reset. Easy to get on top. Now I have no more. But let us leave control fallacies out of the picture for now. You are correct that keeping all distortions in mind at once is unrealistic. I would not interrupt your thoughts if I did not think personalization important. You're shouldering the blame for Princess's death. I can see that. Well, it ain't my fault. If it ain't my fault, who else's is it? The Mystic Bastards, of course. They put it into perspective for you. I'll make a series of statements and you help me identify the personalization distortion. Mouse, I don't think it's come up to you yet. I spent all my points on fish too, and I'm willing to do it again next time. Oh, yeah, you're gonna be fighting for it. Fish should have sound like 5 times fish thing. Lurkbait does have a sound, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. I overslept in my coffin because I forgot to set my alarm. I bit Crimson Snack last night and missed the vein because I was distracted. It was entirely my fault. Badflix raised my subscription price again because they knew I would pay no matter what. I forgot to go to the dentist and that's why I have cavities. Did you miss my personalization? Let me start over. Yeah, I did actually. That's his. That might be his. I think it's this one. That's the that's the person. Oh god. That's the personalization, right? Personalization. Batflix has no earthly clue who you are. They just raised their subscription prices anyway. Just as your gang planned to isolate members from their former lives, do you see the connection? I guess so. I just too stupid to see it at the time. I was too stupid to see it at the time. Calling yourself stupid is a what distortion? Labeling? Yeah, it's labeling. But I should have known anyway. I knew that crew was bad news. I just thought I was bad news too. You should have known. You should have known. That's another distortion of reality, Samuel. Should statements. How to check Beetlebucks again? It should be Beetle. Oh god. Like that. Alright, fine. Should statement. Whatever. So what the hell am I supposed to do, Andy? Say nothing's ever my fault and I don't gotta know nothing? Where's your donation link? I want to send something like in next stream. I don't have a donation link, baby condo. You don't have to send anything if you don't have to, okay? I have... The only thing I have set up is a Ko-fi? I don't know what that's called. Oh yeah, Doki, you got 15 bucks from Beetlebucks from Fish last time. But you don't have to send anything, baby condo. Don't worry about that. I was responsible for getting that beautiful horse killed. She trusted me, and if I'd been someone else, she wouldn't have had to die in that awful way. House shop again. Okay, so if you want something, you have to go. Blah, blah, blah. Just go BB. Wait, no, not BB. Shop. So. Is Taxator loaded, ready to waste money? Baby condo! Oh my god. Waste your money? Don't do that. Okay, so Doki, you'd have to do shop. For example, like shop and then... buy. And then... whatever item you want. Except some items I don't know how it's done. I'm pretty sure it's just written out how it's written there, like Discord role, whatever. Well, baby condo, you really don't have to send me money if you don't want to. Or, I mean, I know you want to. You don't have to send me money. It's yes. I know that that's not that. Free fish. Try free fish. Yeah, baby condo, I don't expect any money and it's okay. If you really have to send something, I do have a Ko-fi. That's my Ko-fi, but you really don't have to, it's okay. Try this, Doki. I'm not asking you to lie to yourself. Far from it. I'm not suggesting that you absolve yourself of all responsibility. But what would you say if a friend came to you with the same story? 5 free fish for Doki. I think Doki's gonna be the only person who uses beetle bucks for fish. Oopsies, I did one, my bad. BigGer. Would you tell them what they should have done? Would you call them stupid? You said yourself that you joined these.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
You joined these your gang because they were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose. I do not think this is a circumstance most people choose. More? I can actually do times 5 that time. Oh, are you gonna keep doing it, Doki, until you use all your beetle bucks? Yeah, I suppose. Remember, Samuel, we are trying to reframe our thinking by clarifying these distortions. I know it may feel as though I'm picking on you, but I am not. Let us forget what you should have done to make room for a different distortion. Times 5. Hopefully that added the times 5. You're drawing a direct link from your emotion to the death of your horse. This is just a distortion called emotional reasoning. I understand the guilt you feel, Samuel, but your guilt does not act on its own. This terrible thing, it did happen, and some choices you made undoubtedly created the circumstance for it to occur. You are not blameless, but let us restrict your blame to what you have actually done. I'm sorry, I get awful worked up when talking about my princess. You should have seen her, Andy. She had these eyes. She looked right into my tainted soul, and still loved me. I understand, Samuel. We feel tremendous guilt when we fail an animal. When we look at it, reality is not to dismiss our burdens, but to process them fairly. What is Doppo watching and why they're so hot? We're watching Hot Vampire Therapy. Well, hot vampires have therapy. There's even hotter characters. Yep. This is the main character. This guy's a total smash though. He's such a dilf. I love him. I would like you to understand emotional reasoning so you can see how emotions color our thoughts. Please listen and call me out when I am using emotional reasoning. I feel anxious. Perhaps it is the garlic naan I smell from the Indian restaurant next door. God, I would kill for some garlic naan right now. The mood in my club is so somber tonight. I am sure it is a reflection of my own dark mood. That's the emotional reasoning right there. I don't think them folk in the club know too much about how you're feeling. Hi, Tickles. Oh my god, we're gonna have like so many fish. We're at 206 Q of fish, by the way. That fish is not going away anytime soon. Exactly. Our emotions can feel all-encompassing, and that is purely biological. We are animals, Samuel. There is a small cluster of brain tissue at the base of the cranium that tells us we are safe, or that we are about to die. The complexity of our existence is at odds with our biology. We have the logic to recognize it. Well, if reincarnation's a thing, I think I'd rather come back as a horse. It is indeed a boon and a curse to have human complexity of thought. No kidding. If I was a horse, I'd know better than to join any cowboy gang, let alone the Mystic Bastards. I'd be happy with a bag of oats and a field to run around in. How did you end up with the Mystic Bastards in the first place? Well, like I said, I didn't have much choice. Nobody would have taken me in at that point, except a hangman, maybe. I wasn't a vampire yet, so hanging didn't sound too appealing. The last job I did got my brother killed, and after that my wife left with my daughter, and I never saw them again. Can't say I blame her. Jesus Christ, what a lore drop, guys. I didn't know we were gonna get that as a lore drop. Like, yeah, I did a job, got my brother killed, my wife left with my daughter. Jesus Christ. That was That I did not expect that to be his backstory. Got his horse killed? Jeez. I didn't have nobody. Ain't no surprise that a vampire gang would be the only people to take me in. Ah, so that is how you turned. Yes, sir. It wasn't pleasant. Not the candlelight and the writhing bodies sort of affair you see in the mortal vampire stories. That is terrible, Samuel. The turning is never easy. How did they find you? That job that got my brother killed, we'd partnered up with one of them mystic bastards, vampires for it. He knew where to find me. Oh, mouse has 34 beetle bugs. And he knew you were vulnerable and that you had no place to go. I've thought about that. Were they setting me up all along? Maybe. But whether they were or not, I really didn't have any place to go. I know when them wanted dead or alive posters go up, folk find dead easier and more fun. People saw me as an outlaw scum when I was a kid, and there was no way they were gonna be kinda knowing I was in a gang. You know this for a fact. You were certain that no one would have any pity on you at all. That your only recourse was to join your gang. I guess I don't actually know that. No one but the bastards would have taken me in. Sounds like a cognitive distortion, huh? I think you see the patterns now. It may seem like pedantry, and perhaps it is, but pedantry is the search for the ultimate truth. Spoken like a true pedant. What is that pedantry? Pedant? Or whatever. It comes with being terrifyingly old. You discovered the cognitive distortion before I could point it out to you. Don't ask why I just accidentally slipped into Samuel's accent. It is a cognitive distortion similar to Nosferatu thinking, so let us put the distortion out of our minds for now. Yes, things were grim for you, but your experience caused you to assume that there were none who would favor you with a kind eye. You're exhibiting the cognitive distortion of overgeneralization, the idea that no mortal could accept you. This clouded truth made you vulnerable to the mystic bastard's approach. Damn, maybe you ain't wrong, huh? I should have joined the Foreign Legion or something. Dang it, should statement. Your mind is not a cognitive distortion shooting gallery, Samuel. Cut yourself some slack. All we seek is recognition of our distortions, not perfection and not punishment. Let us test your ability to recognize overgeneralization. Then I believe we will have covered enough for tonight. Allow me to begin. Elder vampires are insufferable. They all think they know everything. Wait, ain't you an elder vampire? You don't seem like you like much of a know-it-all. You're done with Kofi Baby Condo. That you really didn't have to. But thank you. I will check it out after stream. That's okay. Hi, Al. That's right, Samuel. Though, in all honesty, I used to be quite insufferable myself. I aspire to be more patient these days. Let me continue. It seems to me that being a werewolf is pretty rough. Why did the game made me say this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dopper, you have 10 beetle bucks. Everyone's looking at their beetle bucks. Vampires from Transylvania all have funny accents. I want to suck your blood. Who talks like this? Is that overgeneralization? Because like all have funny accents? Maybe. That seems like an overgeneralization, Andy. I ain't sure any of them ever sounded like that. Well, okay, well, how's I meant to know whether they actually sounded like that? Pretty sure they all sound American these days anyway, from watching Batflex all the time. Correct, Samuel. I apologize for the offensive accent. It was employed only to prove a point. Well done, Samuel. Your ability to identify cognitive distortions continues to impress. But let us bring things back to you. I do not ask you to absolve yourself of the things you have done. You did not have the tools to be mindful of the thought patterns that made you vulnerable to the mystic bastards. I've seen mindfulness take root in you, though. Samuel, I hope this session has been helpful to you. Yeah, I'm still sad. I still regret, and still regretful about Princess. I think I always will be. My not being mindful is what killed her. Every time I think about it, I just know I'm a terrible person who messes everything up. But I think the awareness helps. It does? Then please, tell me what cognitive distortion you just exemplified. Was it emotional reasoning, overgeneralization, or personalization? Awesome. I think it was... I'm gonna click all of them because I actually don't know. I guess it's kind of all of them. Masterful deduction, Samuel. Your sense of self-awareness is most impressive. I was right. Remember, cognitive distortions are not a I don't know what that word is. To beat yourself with. Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. If we're all spouting cognitive distortions all the time, ain't my clients gonna be mad at my constantly interrupting them? You continue to impress me. Yes, we cannot bully our clients with distortions. Thus, I find it is best to clear our minds and focus on a few during each session. Keeping endless distortions in mind is not easy for a therapist either, after all. I think we have done excellent work tonight, and I am certain you've built up a thirst. I know this evening was emotionally intense. Ask Crimson for some scotch. Drinking booze ain't exactly compatible with our biology, Andy. By scotch, I mean Scottish blood. It's iron-rich and quite delicious. I use it in whiskey barrels. Well, that sounds pretty nice. I might do just that and call it an early night. As you wish, Samuel. Rest well and do not lasso yourself too tightly, as you say. You're deserving of love, especially from yourself. Oh, you got your new shelf stuff. What you get, Doki? I'm just gonna leave before I get more embarrassed. Very well, Samuel. Rest in peace, my friend. The rest in peace is so perfect. I love it so much, honestly. It's so cute. Just rest in peace. It's like adorable. Why does this take so long to load, guys? I don't understand. I do not understand. Alright. Samuel, greetings. You're seeing Dr. Drain again tonight, yes? That's right. I'm keen to see how he's getting on. That fella's got himself wrapped up real tight. Do not expect too much change too quickly. It takes a while for thoughts to internalize, even when we know the truth of them logically. It took me only 2,800 years or so to internalize what I needed. I don't think the doc's gonna be too keen to wait that long. I do not think he will have to. Unlike myself, he has you to guide him. Ah, gosh. I barely know what I'm doing, boss. I'm not sure I can keep track of all these new distortions I know about. I do not expect you to. We humans are distortion machines, my friend. But let us ensure we address Dr. Drain's core distortion. You know what it is, don't you? Being an old grumpus. Disqualifying the positive. It's disqualifying the positive, ain't it? Dr. Drain does indeed exhibit this cognitive distortion, as we all do. But there is a distortion that truly drives his decision-making. I think you can tell me what it is. Well, I guess it's should statements then. I was wrong. That fella's a should statement machine. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. That's right. We can be certain he will carry this distortion with him. But I would like you to pick the rest to keep in mind. Would like you to pick the rest to keep in mind, Samuel. Up until this point, you have addressed client distortions in small clusters. But now that you are aware of more cognitive distortions, you will notice them everywhere. We must not use cognitive distortions as weapons to beat our clients with, so pick 4 more to keep in mind during your session. But what do I do if I detect he's showing the distortions I'm putting aside? You do not need to address all of them, my friend. You will not catch every distortion, and if you did, I believe your clients would find you irritating. I do not alert you to half of your cognitive distortions. We know that Dr. Drain will exhibit should statements. What else do you think he'll come to the session with? I need to make this faster, actually. I feel like text speed's a little slow. Let's do that. Ooh, okay, so we can choose what we think. Well, disqualifying the positive, I know he does that absolutely. Control fallacy. I think personalization. And what do you guys think? I think overgeneralization or emotional reasoning. It's kind of really hard because we haven't we haven't done this one in a bit, so I don't know if we're gonna. I don't exactly remember his. I think the fact that I get to choose these is crazy. We're doing emotional reasoning. I think I've got what I need now. Very good, Samuel. I will leave you to it. Have confidence, Samuel. It is well earned. I guess I gotta just believe ya. Alright, Andy. I'll do my best. I know you will. I'll see you after your session. I think I'm ready, and here comes the man himself. Now, I don't remember what I gave this guy. I think I gave him I attempted to give him a British accent, right? I think that's what my attempt was. Dr. Dwayne, good to see you again. Yes, well, I wish I could say the same. I have not had the most productive month. The fact that they see each other like a month apart is crazy. Back on this productive wagon, huh? Last time we were talking about all them should statements. Yes, exactly. And what a waste of time that was. I don't think this was the voice I gave him. What did I give him last time, guys? I don't know. I took what we spoke about to heart, you know, like a fool. But the should statements, as you so tritely put them, were the only thing holding me together. You ignored the addiction problem I came to you with, nay, worse, you told me it was fine. And oh, how eager I was to test that theory. I have partaken of my awful plasma almost every night. I'm more monster than man now. Sounds to me like we could be having a fruitful conversation about moderation. I have a better idea, seeing as you do not understand the gravity of the situation. I will make you understand. I don't know what I did. Is my hold up. Can I pull up my fucking video from last time to see what oh yeah, Baby Kondo, you don't have to do the Pokemon name, just the Pokecatch. Gimme, it was the gimme to Munchlax. Oh, Munchlax sounds cool. Hold on, I want it. Pokecatch. Whoopsies, that is not Pokecatch. Hopefully that's correct. Let's see if I can figure out what accent I gave this guy. No one caught it. Aw. Okay, I gave him the exact same accent. I'm an idiot. I was doing it correctly. This is the plasma I've spoken of, pure vampiric essence. I will show you how should statements are the remnants of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them away. Oh, do I have to... emotional reasoning, maybe? No, that makes no sense. Just call it a positive. I don't think it's any of these! I'm just gonna click one and it's gonna be wrong and I'm gonna hope I get like a hint because I don't think it's any of these. Dr. Dwayne is assigning himself quite an imperative, but whence came this imperative, Samuel? So it is emotional reasoning. I said I don't think it's emotional reasoning, it is. Okay. No. Personalization? No. Is it still a should? Okay. Okay, well. I agree with you that should statements are human, but that don't make them universal. That's the point I'm trying to make. There's a lot of ways to live, Doc. That's exactly the problem, Sam. We don't live, and this is the result most dire. Witness the wages of our sin. Now hold on a sec, Doc. I think we'd better. The time for caution is over. Goodbye, Sam. Whoa, he did. Smash. Smash so bad. Oh my lord. Jesus Christ. You now got a big enemy watching over you. How dare you, Pokemon community game. Guys. Holy... He is so fine. Jesus. What in the hell? Does it feel good to be alive? And who are you, darling? Fuck. I'm Sam. I'm your therapist, Doc. You know that. My therapist. Oh, how wonderful. How absolutely pathetic. A vampire therapist. Oh, what a sad, pathetic waste you are, Dr. Drain. Hi, Fudge! How did you come in at the best time? Like, holy fucking shit, he's so fine. How did you know? Did you get like a... Your little, like, spidey senses tingling? Like, ooh, Beetle stream. Something's interesting's happening. There's a hot character to simp for. And then you just came in. How are you doing today? Allow me to introduce myself then. I am Lord Luridus. And unlike that sad sack of quivering shit you've been talking to, I am a vampire. I kill, I drink, I fuck, and I'm dead sexy. My horny senses tingled. Oh my god. You just knew. Oh. Commentator's clothing, posture, lack of glasses. Oh, I love his clothing. I never noticed your sweater was that tight. Oh, I sure did. The second he changed. Yes, I like it the way it rubs against my... Oh my god. Yes, I like it. I like the way it rubs against my nipples. That boy, hi! Got you tabbed. I'm gonna eep you now. Though, thank you so much for the tab, that boy. Go eep. Eep is important. Thank you so much. I'm not sure I needed that information. Of course. Americans fear nipples, don't they? Yes, I see it in your eyes. You're afraid, aren't you? American. Your Puritan blood chills at the sight of me. Maybe I'll warm it up before I drain it from you and turn you into a husk with a stupid hat. I wouldn't try it. I'm not you though, am I? And I am always hungry. I suggest you stay right where you are. A vampire with a gun? Oh, how I kind of fallen. You're going to... What are you gonna do? Cowboy? Kill me? No, but I can make sure the next few months ain't fun for you. How kind of you to care about me, darling. It'll be our dear Dr. Drain who suffers, but I need the little worm for now. So I suppose I'll let you live. Mighty kind of ya. Now, you just settle down and we're gonna have a chat. Ugh, talking. We are animals. We are not meant for talking, but very well. At least give me something to drink. I can rely on your piteous human blood to do me that kindness, yes? Alright, but I'm watching you, hombre. Look all you like. The show is free. Oh, damn. Would it be wrong for me as a therapist to encourage the geeky nerd guy to keep drinking the plasma so he can just forever be this guy? Would that be bad? Like, would that be morally incorrect as a therapist to do? Yes, right. Well, good thing I'm not a therapist in real life, huh? This is better. This is better than the swill I usually prefer. I'm more of a quantity over quality sort of creature. Yeah, I know your kind. I used to be a lot like you. And I suppose now you're just as repressed as the sad creature that exerts control over this luscious body of mine. I'm more free than I've ever been, but don't you worry about me. Let's talk about you. You're going to psychoanalyze me? I live according to my nature. You might as well interview a lion. Well, we'll see about that. I'm sure you're the way you are for a reason. You're not wrong about that. You know the answer already. Dr. Drain needs me. I am what I'm missing in his unlife. Disqualifying the positive? I don't... Nope. This Lord Luridus seems to have a very egocentric view of the world. How would you classify this? Control? Personalization? Control? No. Personalization? You think this is all about you, but you're damn wrong. It's about Dr. Drain. Please, the man could die, has died, and it hasn't made a damn bit of difference to anyone. Jesus. That's kind of rude. Smash though. Without me, he barely even has an existence, poor fool. His penis was nearly mummified. Sorry. His penis was nearly mummified when I got a hold of it. Okay, that's gross. And also wrong. Dr. Drain existed long before you ever did. If you call that an existence. I'm his hidden strength. I'm his true essence. He is nothing without me, which he already realizes. I just... a complete insignificant part of his existence. Is this true? No. So now it's disqualifying the positive. Oh, we have an ad break, actually. Let's not continue playing. Let's wait out this ad break. 56% Riz Baby Condo. I don't believe that. I believe that you could do more than that. Stream Elements is lying to you. You know, Stream Elements is disqualifying the positive. How is everyone going? How's everyone liking these really... This guy is so fine, guys. I didn't think they could make... Like, they could continue making hot characters in this game, but they really went for like, oh, let's get as hot as possible with all of these characters, huh? Huh? I don't know. Oh. I wish I could do a more gravelly voice for this guy though, because he deserves like the graveliest voice. I may look for more shelf stuff. Where are you buying your shelf stuff from, Doki? Also, I did look at it. I can't tell what's the first picture, but it's all Miku stuff. It's mostly... I love the Sakura Shadow the Hedgehog one, though. How's your... what's it called? Does your shelf have space? Or are you, like, slowly... Amazon? Ooh. I don't know how to, like... move through Amazon to find things that are good. Alright. Welcome back from ads. Anyone who was at ads, I'm pretty sure that was the end of ads, yeah. Anyone who's at ads, we took a break. I think you missed a line, but... I did try and stop. You missed you missed this line. No, I think you missed, like, me being incorrect. Hey, you want some money? If you raise up my risk percentage 100, then nobody gets to know, not even Beetle. You're bribing Stream Elements now. Okay, re-roll Riz. Baby Condor, let's see if it works. Also, real quick, just 'cause everyone came back from an ad, and I'm not gonna do this every time, but I do want to say, like, because I think there's more people in now than there was before. I am doing a follower push at 54%. I don't think it worked, Baby Condo. I don't think you are offering to buy your Riz worked. Anyway, I am doing a follower push right now because we are getting so close to 666 and I'm going to be doing a Beetlejuice cosplay. And it'd be really cool to do my Beetlejuice cosplay on my subathon. So I'm hoping to get the last, you know, followers that we need before my subathon, which is at the end of this month. So I'm doing this cool little thing to encourage my current viewers to, you know, bring in some friends, see if you can, like, convince your friends to come in and check me out. Where if you convinced a friend to come check me out, have them, like, come follow, post in chat, just, like, follow, push, and then, like, you insert your name like this. So, like, if I did it, it would be follow, push for Beetlejuice, and you'll be getting, some Beetlebucks. Which is this cool new currency that Stream Elements is promoting Beetlebucks for me right as I'm talking about this. Thank you, Stream Elements. That was actually perfect timing. Yeah, you'll get 10 Beetlebucks for every follower, and the person who brings in the most followers will be put in my Hall of Fame, which is in the panels below, and then also in my server. Is it in my panels below, or did I like was that the one I got rid of? No, it is. Yeah. In my panels below and in my server, and you'll get your own role. So yeah. Okay, let's continue after my shameless plug. Disqualifying the positive. You're forgetting something. A lot of who you are is because of Dr. Drain. You know that. You know that fella denies himself a lot. And you do all them things he refrains from. Besides, didn't he make the plasma that you sprung from? Do you know? You're absolutely correct. Very well. I'll give you the little twerp his credit. You did bring me into existence, and what a wonderful existence it is. Were you aware that vampires possess absolutely no gag reflex? I can prove it. Right. But, that's really good information to know about vampires. I don't mess with my clients. Shame. I'll mess with my client. No. But I'm not your client. That little rat man in tweed is. Of course he would deny himself the pleasure. You hear him talk about what he should do, but the sad creature cannot do those things. He should give in to me, and thanks to you, he has begun to. Should give in? Come on now. You really countering his shoulds with your shoulds? I think that proves there ain't no such thing as a should everyone agrees on. But my shoulds are much more entertaining. His have only bred him hundreds of years of pathetic existence. God, I want him to call me pathetic. That don't make a damn bit of difference. I bet there are vampires of a hell of a lot more depraved than you who'd think you should be doing things different. Really? Oh, you must introduce me. If there are holes I don't know about, I should very much like to know where they are. Oh, Jesus Christ. That? How old are you anyway? Dr. Drain's been summoning me for 14 years now. Can't believe the fishing's still going on. It's almost unlimited. Yeah, we still have 121 fish left. So it's still gonna go for a while. Things are starting to make a lot more sense. You certainly sound like a 14-year-old. The transformation has already begun. I will subsume him. His body and his mind will belong to me completely, and Dr. Drain will cease to be. You're awful confident about that, but I got bad news for you. You don't control Dr. Drain. He controls you. Oh, darling, the little doctor controls nothing at all, least of all himself. Make no mistake, he shall be mine. Oh yeah? And how do you know that? I know the little wretch far better than you do. He hasn't changed in centuries. Was he in therapy then? No, only in the modern age do we make do with such delusional exercises. So not everything he's done is predictable. I don't think you've got a good reason to be so confident. Are you trying to fill my head with doubts? Do you even think such a thing is possible? There's no such thing as doubt for beings such as we.
How are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
I forgot to get rid of my water and my stretch. No! I only have my hydrate and my stretch commands for long streams. I'm gonna have to take that. I will take a hydrate though. Thank you. Pawned by a cat. Let's take that. Let's take those off. Oh, welcome in. I noticed the funny way you and Dr. Drain talk about each other, as though you're totally different people. You really think that's true? Have you spoken with our pathetic little doctor? You know he doesn't drink real blood. That's why he's so weak. Hold on. How's he even alive if he's not drinking blood? Oh, the little ball of shame didn't tell you. He's not even a vampire. He drinks that synthetic trash he produces instead of real blood. I don't know what this is. Nope. Finish after anybody's assessments. Diminish? You can't just discount everything about Dr. Drain just because he doesn't drink fresh blood. The guy's managed to live for 430 years. He's gotta be doing something right. Besides, let's say you get your wish and everyone becomes vampire food. Where are you gonna get blood when everyone's dead? Well, you raise a valid point. Perhaps I'll start a mortal farm. Yes, that's it. They'll walk on all fours and be completely naked at all times. I'll milk them. Oh, God. Each day. I'll milk them each day and raise stud mortals. Jesus. Why? I don't like this game anymore. I'll milk them. I can't even do it properly, guys. I'll milk them each day and raise stud mortals. What the heck? The heck you did my innocent use just here. I'm so sorry. I don't know what this game is. I just want to be a vampire therapist. Oh, this has possibilities. Why, thank you, darling. Brilliance can come from such unlikely places. Dang, I wish I hadn't mentioned it. Oh, why so shy, darling? You must have more experiences than the dear doctor. Now he's gotta have a nasally nerd voice. Now this motherfucker's 14. I can't change it! Also, how the fuck is he 14? I don't like it. Why couldn't they have made him like 20? I don't even understand because like they're vampires, right? Literally he could have been like 25. They could have been like, yep, 25-year-olds act like that because they're so young. Because in their fucking age bracket, 25 is young. So why is he 14? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a 400-year-old virgin. If it weren't for me, his cock would have shriveled up like a raisin. Also, why are they writing these lines? If it wasn't for me, his cock would have shriveled up like a raisin. I think I'm gonna surprise you, Lord. Whatever you're calling yourself, but I think you're right. Dr. Drain does need you. But like it or not, you need him too. How very bloody dare you! What possible use could I have for such a little turd like him? I am an animal, pure and perfect. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Vampires ain't animals, not even the worst of us. The moment we learn to talk and reason, living like beasts is out the window. Oh, fudge. I can't next. So this guy here, who keeps talking about having sex with everything is 14. Basically, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of situation we got going on here. And when the doctor takes drugs, he turns into this guy. And this guy's only existed for 14 years, so technically he's 14. And 14-year-old and cock shriveled up shouldn't be within a mile of the same sentences exactly. The character's like, you do act like a 14-year-old. No! And the worst part was I was simping for him and then they dropped the 14-year-old part and I was like, oh! Oh no! What a strange creature you are. You dress like a buffoon but speak like a philosopher. The buffoon is the more admirable of the two. At least he's honest. You and Dr. Train lie and lie and lie to justify your existence. It's ridiculous to suggest that I need him. What could I possibly need him for? When I tire, I sleep. When I lust, I fuck. When I thirst, I kill. As it should be. Guys, watch this. 42%. Nix, you're a current Rizlord though. You just needed a break. You rolled 100 last week. You came in, rolled 100. You just needed a little break. He's quite sure of what vampires should be. Control? No, should! I'm an idiot. Hi, Ducky. Guys, don't watch this. There it is again. That simple thinking and them shoulds that are only yours. Come the hell on. You think we vampires should just go on autopilot? Fuck, sleep, kill, repeat? I was hoping for the back-to-back W. Reroll Riz, I'm sure you'll get it. Well, naturally, we should ensure that those things are fun. Otherwise, what's the point in doing them? That's it right there. I agree with you entirely. About time. I'll remove my clothing then. Or perhaps I'll remove yours. Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, I'm gonna get cancelled. Guys, don't cancel me, please. Oh, Riz reroll? I'm gonna look for the FBI show up with luck. I'm so sorry, pawned by a cat. Thank you for the look, I appreciate it. Oh, Jesus Christ, Nix. Freaky frog. Yup. I'm so sorry, pawned by a cat. I'm so sorry. I did not think this was gonna be like this. How much fish do we have left? 97. Not so fast. You're missing the point. If we're doing these things because they're fun, well, everyone's got their own idea of fun. That's our human experience at work. Like me, for instance, I'm more of a high intimacy kind of lover. Ugh, Boff. You managed to make even delightful things seem heinous. I'm only speaking the truth. Why are you so dang sure you know what being a vampire is anyway? Why do you think you've got it all figured out? Lie to yourself all you like, darling. We're all alike. I know what you crave. Oh, that poor mortal had a family. Ha ha ha! Who gives a damn? I'm thirsty. That poor mortal must consume in order to live, and so must I. He simply pretends not to enjoy it. I don't need to do any such thing. I love to kill. I love the taste of blood. Why would I love it if it weren't the only way to live? Well, that's kind of personalization, maybe? No. Please, he's lost the blood justifies his taking it. This is problematic reasoning. Oh, emotional reasoning? Okay. Okay, what you're doing right there is interpreting reality based on how you feel. That's emotional reasoning. One day I'll get these right, guys. You think because you love killing, killing's the only way to live. If you had a clear head, maybe you'd be able to see that that ain't true. Why, darling, if you wish to see me pleasure myself— oh, Jesus Christ. All you had to do was ask. That ain't what I'm saying, and you know it. I got all the blood I need without having to kill folks. Point is, you're gonna get real fucking bored if you don't find a reason to do what you're doing. Do you think I need a purpose? That's a mortal concern. I don't need a fucking legacy. I need blood. The only thing I should do is what I was made to do. Should. You're just as bad as Dr. Drain with all them should statements. He keeps talking about what he shouldn't do, and you keep talking about what you should do. They say fuck a lot. They have a lot of they say a lot of things, Ducky. You both act as so damn sure of yourselves. You so damn sure blood is all you need. Oh, did I forget to mention all the fucking? No, but hombre, you live forever. Food and sex is enough for animals. They got short lives. They get threatened and they die real quick. I know a lot of vampires who live like animals and every single one of them is lost. Like him or not, Dr. Drain is your reason for living. Hell, if he didn't make this plasma stuff, you'd still be buried deep somewhere in his head. Fuck you. Dr. Drain is a pathetic little liar, and I will destroy him. If that's what he wants, then I'll come for you. If you're gonna kill me, you better be a quicker draw than I am. You wanna try your luck, compadre? No need. Too thirst though, and I smell something downstairs. I smell mortals. And virgins? Oh, how delicious. You've been holding out on me, cowboy. You can drink what's in that bottle till Dr. Drain comes back. I ain't letting the likes of you get near damn people. At least you're aware enough to know that I am a ravenous beast. And beast that I am, I must kill. You will do no such thing to my mortals. Restrain yourself. Oh, now who is this beautiful morsel? I am far older than any blood you have ever tasted. Whelp, do not dare think you can overpower me. Don't threaten me with a good time, Daddy. Don't threaten me with a good time, Daddy. Why am I being forced to say this on stream? I don't like this game. I'm gonna cry. I'll keep this poor animal contained, Samuel. You did excellent work in handling him. You just have some rest. I'll meet with you later. If you're sure. Don't worry, I have no need to hurt him. Don't worry, I have no need to hurt him. Well, now I'm just disappointed. Alright, Andy, I'll talk to you later. And Lord Lurid, or whatever your name is, I'll think about what we talked about, huh? Dr. Drain's got something you need. Oh, Vom, get out of here already. This character's definitely something. Nah. Help me. Not you too. I regret streaming this. I regret streaming this. This is so fucking bad. Hey guys, what if the first time I cried during a game is out of embarrassment and not being scared? That's not true, I actually have cried on stream. Ugh, from a game. Tarnation, I barely walked out of that one alive, and I thought therapy was just talking. I could use a drink. Good Rizroll, Judge. If it isn't the Lone Ranger. Hey, Crimson. You look a little down, cowboy. Have a shot. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Rough one tonight? You could say that. My client went a little feral. Tried to attack me. Do we have another Judge Simp here? Do we have another Judge Simp here? Hold up. Judge. How many? Okay. Also, yes, Crimson is such a smash. Also, Judge, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you in a Tuesday stream? That ain't good. I hope you booted their ass out. Well, here's the thing. He wasn't himself. The fella, he can't stand being a vampire, so the vampire comes out in nasty ways. It's giving Rhea Ripley. Well, I want to be Rhea Ripleyed by her, so, you know. Don't put yourself in too much danger, cowboy. Cleaning up a pile of ashes isn't my idea of a good night. So what, he just went and turned into a monster? More or less. Went from a restrained fella to a hedonist beast. How do you think you handled it? I think I did alright. I've learned a whole bunch of cognitive distortions now, so I was still able to challenge the beast. The way I figure it, he's still desperate for help, even if he doesn't act like it. I can see why Andy likes you. Heart's still beating in there. I'm a creature of the night too. I just want to help my kin. People like talking to you, cowboy. They can't help sharing their lives with you. Whatever it is about you, folks are always going to prefer talking to you over killing you. I surely do hope you're right. You know my biggest secret already. I wouldn't have told it to you if I didn't believe in you. That's my kind of you, Crimson. I'm humbled. Quit it with the aw shucks stuff. Now you're just trying to be cute. Ah! It's my favorite! and making success with it. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, it's my little buddies. How's it going, kids? Bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Maxie. What's going on? Make some room, Kinder. I've got customers to serve. Go talk in the kink room. Would you like to chat in the kink room, Maxie? I would like... I would like... Oh, no. I would like that very much. Fuck, I'm just skipping that one. I can't do it. I need to get back into them, okay? I mean, into the voice. Jesus Christ. So what's going on, Maxie? My boss... Jesus Christ. German's the good one I can do. Why can't I do it? I'm just too flustered from the other guy. I can't do this, guys. Help. My boss. Ugh. These two are so. I know. I love them, Nyx. I'm getting too I need to take a break and like calm down. I'm struggling. I'm struggling so bad, but these two are so fine, man. These two are so fine. Like, ugh. I need both of them, like, at once. Right now, anyway. I'm just gonna read it, like read their lines, and I'll fall back into the accent, okay? Because like last time we had them, it took me like a couple lines to get into it, and then I was just like right there. A burger in the lake, yummy, soggy burger. My boss yelled at me today and made me sad. Well, what happened? Someone injected a malicious SQL query into our API and used it to execute code. We did not have our queries. What the fuck are these words? How am I meant to say this in an accent? No, whatever. I want the backend developers that this would happen, but I got all the blame. That sounds like a real mess, Maxie. Reminds me of the time I forgot to lock the gate on that cattle drive. By morning, every last cow's gone. Just like your, use a table thing. Maybe your boss was hopping mad, but I bet next time they'll listen to you. Am I the only one who is now aroused? Jesus Christ. No, Reinhardt, I am also aroused. Okay, get on over here and pass me some neck. That was so bad. Oh my god. I feel as though all my worries have been sucked away. I am well acquainted with this feeling, Hazi. And you will be once more. I think that's my cue to get to my coffin. You scared the American away, Moxie. I suppose I'm a very bad girl. Alright, I'm out. Bedtime for Sam. See you kids later. I really wish they were more regular so I could actually get back into that accent and not have to do like random 2 lines and then they leave. But also, how was I meant to do an accent with all of those words I would not have been able to pronounce in English? Absolutely foul. They did me so dirty there. And I did so well with those two last stream, and then I absolutely just like ate shit and fumbled there. God, I would be so sad if I fumbled those two in real life. You know? Greetings, Samuel. Oh, hey, Andy. What is wrong, my friend? You don't seem your chipper American self. I guess I ain't too happy to be seeing tonight's client. I'm still feeling the tongue lashing she gave me last time. Ah, yes, Signora D'Este. She certainly has a way with words. It ain't that. It's this sense I get. Like, she thinks I can be a certain way just because she tells me to. At least that makes her core distortion clear, doesn't it? You know what it is, of course. It's labeling. She was calling me all sorts of names. Don't take her insults personally, my friend. She already warms to you. I can see it. I'd hate to see her getting cold on me. Come on now, Samuel. What distortion brings Senora Dieste the most stress? Control. That lady's got control fallacies out of the wazoo, and they've given her centuries of stress. Do not know this term, wazoo, but you are correct. The woman who chooses immortality so that she can ensure her family makes the correct decisions probably has some control issues. She taking out her stress on me. Do not take her criticisms too much to heart, my friend. You are simply a convenient target, an element within her control. And we currently have an ad, so we're gonna take a little break. Just to wait for the ad so we don't have a, you know, anyone miss out. God. I feel like this one's worse than last time. Like, I got really flustered last time right at the end, but I also feel like it was my fault, and I said that in an accent, my fault. And also, it wasn't too bad, but oh god, that guy kind of just, that whole plot line with the Lord guy was something that I could not get over. You know, see, I like coming in, like, I like doing games without knowing much about them, so you guys can watch my genuine reaction. But then sometimes something happens in the game, I'm like, oof, I really wish I didn't stream. And I think this game is one of those games. Also, welcome back from ads, anyone who was at ads. Let's continue. That still don't make it much fun. I will not deny that Senora DSA is a confrontational client, but take her presence as a gift, however you can. A woman so powerful in her time has much to teach us. You have all the tools you need at your disposal to help her. Consider your approach. Alright, we want labeling, definitely. Disclosing the positive, absolutely. No, we can't. There we go. Overgeneralization. And I think Nosferatu thinking? No. It's either gonna be Nosferatu thinking or like should statements. I think we're gonna should statements. A wild Celio appears? Celio? Alright, I think I'm ready. I will leave you to meditate then. Be well, Samuel, and let this 3,000-year-old tell you you are a fantastic therapist. Oh gosh, you're gonna make me blush. Get on out of here, boss. I can handle this. I know you can. I think I'm ready, and here she comes. Deep breath. Howdy, Senora. Nice to see you again. Now, I also don't remember what accent I gave her, but I remember it was not great because I think I gave her too much of a poshy accent and not enough of like, I cannot do like an Italian accent. I have no idea how to do that. Liar, you are as pleased to see me as I am to see you, therapist. I think that's what I did. We're gonna get straight into it, huh? Alright, lay it on me. Why aren't you happy to see me? Because you are a worm. I've been called a lot worse. You're gonna need to be more specific than that, Senora. You're a worm because you are the way you wriggled into my mind the last time we spoke, leaving behind loathsome doubts. The only reason why I am here is to confront you for your beastly behavior. I come to you in a crisis and you suggest that I am the cause of my own woe. Aren't you supposed to help me? Senora, you came in here telling me that art is dead. How am I supposed to help you with that? I don't know, but telling me that my existence has been a complete waste of time is not comforting. I definitely don't remember saying that, Senora. What I said is that you ain't gonna change the world for everyone, but that doesn't mean your work isn't worth anything. That's what I call a control fallacy, Senora. You're one person. One powerful, intelligent, and talented person, but one out of billions. You can't expect to reach everyone. It doesn't matter how good the art you produce is. It ain't gonna help a fellow like me who grew up without ever heard the name Michelangelo. Michelangelo? Who is Michelangelo? The guy who painted the Sistine Chapel? Michelangelo? Michelangelo did no such thing. Perhaps you're thinking of a man from New Jersey. Or a turtle. Am I meant to say that properly? Like, am I meant to just, like, say the name properly? Like how you're meant to... No. Senora, you want to talk about wasting time? What's using me as a punching bag doing for you? Very well. I'll speak plainly. I am angry with you, Mr. Walls. Yes, perhaps not all I did was a waste of time, effort, and pain, but to think that much of it was, this is most horrifying. Listen carefully, Samuel. It's not only the truth that harms the Senora, but also the way she perceives the truth. I don't know. Like, maybe it'd help me if we look at that word and you used waste of time, effort, and pain. Even if you didn't achieve your goals in them efforts, you can't just say they were a waste of time. Now, if you're sitting in bed for 400 years watching bad TV, then I might agree with you. A disgusting notion. I'm already dead. I do not need my mind to actively decompose by watching Batflix's latest trash. So maybe let's reserve waste of time for trash, huh? I can see why it'd be upsetting to see something you put a lot of effort into not work out. It's more than upsetting, it is devastating. I did not just fail to bring the understanding of true beauty to the world, I failed to bring it to my own familia. I watched them die, Mr. Walls. It was not the physical death that caused me the greatest pain, but the spiritual death. They had no care for Gonzaga name, nor the D'Este name, despite my sacrifice and all my efforts. They pissed away my legacy. Oh boy, sounds like there's a lot to unpack there. It is a dark and painful story, Mr. Walls. A story where my greatest joy turns to ash, and I was powerless to stop it. When I last met, did I tell you about my son? No, you did not, I don't think. Federico, my dear Federico, my little clown, my delicate artist, my beautiful boy. I suffered for him, Mr. Walls. I put up with my husband Frankie and all his brutishness, all his licentiousness, whatever. All for Federico. I raised him to be intelligent and clever, to understand the gentle arts and philosophy. I raised him to be a D'Este. But for all my efforts, I could not cool his Gonzaga blood, and it persisted for a century to the ruin of our house. I hate to break it to you, Senora, but every kid's got two parents, whether they know them or not, and kids have got a mind of their own. I refuse to believe that we are trapped by our blood. What was my destiny as a girl? Men of my time said it was to be a servile and docile, a political pawn. What saved me from that fate? Knowledge, study, and appreciation of art, music, history, and literature. In the same way, I should have been able to save my son. Should. Why do you think you should have been able to save your son? I was his mother! If I did not save him, who could? I'm not saying someone else could. I'm saying the responsibility to save your son, that you should have saved him, doesn't line up with the truth. It ain't some kind of destiny for one person to save another. Clearly, it was not my destiny to save my son. But my failure did not end with my darling Federico. I was only 153 when the once great Gonzaga house surrendered all of its honor to the hated Spanish. I stood by, useless as a statue, as the Gonzaga name burned in the war of the Manchuan succession. So wait, there's a whole ass war going on and you're supposed to stop it. How's that work? I gave up my humanity to guide my familia through the ages. If I could not do that, what was the point of becoming undead? Signora's put a lot of pressure on herself and dire consequences for failure. Would you not say, oh, control? My bad. Signora, being a vampire gives us lots of powers, but it doesn't give us the power to control a single human being, let alone a whole dynasty of them. When the heck have we ever listened to our betters? I ain't no historian, but I know enough to know people are liable to making the same mistakes over and over again. Humans have got that whole pesky free will thing that makes them do dumb things. Perhaps you're correct. Stupidity is inevitable. Understand what you're trying to do, Mr. Walls. What I'm trying to do, Miss Senora? You're trying to tell me that I've been living a lie for more than 400 years. I ain't doing anything like that, Senora. Do not fret, peasant. We're in agreement. I have been living a lie. We all have. As I told you last time, I know my own foolishness, but time has not made my mortal concerns fade. In my mind, I know virtue, love, chastity, wisdom, honor. These kinds of words were created by men to make us supplicant. But fool I am, I still love the idea of virtue. I have loved it ever since I was a child. No. Just labeling? Oh, fool. God, I'm so bad at labeling. I just read the fool I am and I don't even think, oh, that's a negative statement. And it ain't foolish to have ideals, Senora. Wanting to better ourselves is maybe the thing that makes us human. Perhaps, but whose better do we strive towards? That I follow the better of old perverts is what makes me foolish? Senora, people have been following the ideals of old perverts for thousands of years. Why are you a fool? Do not mistake, Mr. Walls. We are all fools. Oh, well, that's better then. Mind your tone. I will tolerate a fool, but not an impertinent one. As I was saying, my folly was to fall in love with these ideals as a child. I used to love all the tales of Roman mythology. I saw myself in all the goddesses. I saw my strength and my chastity in Diana, in Minerva, in my wisdom, in Venus. In Minerva, my wisdom. In Venus, I saw my timeless beauty and romantic nature. Romantic nature? Romantic nature? What a wretched parrot I hear! Do not look at me so! Yes, I was a romantic, until reality came crashing down upon me. Look at this painting I had commissioned. What am I looking at? I don't know much about art. The figure standing upon the arch of Venus and Mars. Mars is portrayed by my idiot husband, Frankie. Beside him, I stand as Venus. She literally just showed us a portrait where she's nude in it. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking. You may appreciate my beauty, peasant, but do not let your eyes linger upon my once supple body overlong. This is art, not pornography. But look closer, and you'll see that even this art is a lie. This is the dream of a foolish girl, to be enjoyed in pure romantic love with a handsome warrior. I believed so hard, Mr. Walls, that I thought I could make it true. But this handsome man is not Frankie. This is Frankie. He is not Mars, but Vulcan. Well, he's got some abs, I'll give him that. Yes, I do not shy from the truth, but see how love's aim goes amiss and strikes his greenest penis rather than his heart. See the grapes behind him, for the drunkard is never far from his true love. See how he flails helplessly as if begging a true warrior to put a sword in his belly? I'm sensing we got some work to do around your husband. Whatever gave you that impression? The man was created solely to crush my view of the world and my place in it. Naturally, I might have some issues around him. I now believe that Frankie was the truest man I ever met. That is what broke my heart. I maintained the illusion that he was my Mars, because that is what I needed. I was not ready to face the truth. Welcome back, Victor. You left to dig a hole. How was digging a hole? Oh, but I knew. Even as a 15-year-old girl, I knew. But I could not accept that I was married to the legendary penetrator of Mantua. Is it any wonder that I preferred the lie of virtue? Is it any wonder that I still prefer to believe it? The problem is men. You are all weak animals who would give up your dignity for an evening in the company of Lucretia Borgia. Speaking of a man who did spend an evening with Lucretia Borgia, I can assure you that she's not for everyone. Overgeneralization, maybe? Hold your horses there, Senora. I don't know who the heck Lucretia Borgia is. She's the inventor of twerking. All men flock to her, as I'm sure you would. It was very holy. Isabella O'Queen, I don't care. I mean, yeah. They say she was blonde, but she looked like a redhead to me. You know what they say about redheads. Kissed by Lucifer. Alright. Thanks, Senora. Your overgeneralizations are building up and making you see a whole groups of folks as awful. Now, I know you got your reasons for feeling the way you do, real personal ones, but recognize where your experience is making you narrow your thinking. I'm not gonna lie, she's not disparaging this person well. Yeah, well. I got lucky with Fish Day, that's good. Doing really well on your war. I mean, Senora, I'll be straight with ya. You're a tough lady. Here's where I think it's coming from. You're comparing to people gods, or you're being a real grouch. You're comparing people to gods, including yourself, and everyone's failing that test. Frank, you weren't never gonna be Mars. You were never gonna be Venus. You weren't born out of no shell. And you will never be anything but a peasant! Heck, Senora, I'll be surprised as anyone if I get invited to a high society dinner. I can't tell I'm hidden, so I can tell I'm hidden in a sore spot, but maybe that means that's what we've got to focus on. I do not like you, Sam Walls, but you are correct. I betray my own purity of spirit with my anger. But I say, why should we not aim to be like the gods? Humanity is not worth preserving when we are such petty creatures. Well... Okay, disqualifying the positive? Okay. Wait just a minute there, Senora. Humanity ain't worth preserving. I say you're wrong. Damn wrong. Look at yourself. Look at what you've created. Ain't no goddess has ever done what you've done. You brought some of the finest art ever produced into existence. Guys, please don't show my therapist how bad I am at this. You ran your own city, which is something I'm pretty sure Venus never did. I suppose that is true. Our mortal concerns seem so pedestrian, though. I get most of these wrong. Do not show my therapist. Senora, humanity is all we got. Even if we're immortal, every word we're speaking is a result of our humanity. Yeah, we make a lot of mistakes, and some of us sound like peasants, but all that messiness is worth something. It makes us who we are. Senora, I don't think you're a goddess. I think you're way more interesting and impressive. 'Cause you're real. Well, you have great wisdom for a peasant, Sam. And your kerchief is a fetching shade of red. It matches your eyes. He just rizzed her the fuck up! Jesus Christ! I'm imagining a therapist showing this one during a session. Pulls out. Now, why didn't you figure out this is what labeling is? I keep... The funny thing is, I think the ones that I'm bad at picking out... Like, I'm really good at picking out the should statements, I believe. And I don't do them very often. Well, I do them, but not often. I feel like the ones that I actually are horrendous at picking out are things that I legitimately do quite often and my therapist pulls me up for. So, it's really funny that I'm struggling with it. But also, she went from, like, calling him a peasant and hating him to be like, oh, cowboy. He rizzed up so good. PV Condo, did you, copy paste that? Well, thanks, Senora. Let's focus on you, though. What happens if you're not that perfect goddess? I suppose I've always felt that if I could not live to my ideals, I'd be left with nothing. I would be discarded like Frankie's mistresses and die of some sex disease. Mr. Walls, I know you speak the truth. I wielded great strength in an age where women were not respected. But I alone feel this weight of my family's collapse, so I feel responsible for it. But I was the only person capable of preserving my family, Samuel. That's what makes my failure so poignant. Control fallacy? Senora, what if you weren't the only person capable of preserving your family? What if no one person was? I don't know. I never considered such a thing. Well, trying to consider it now. What if you accepted that whatever was gonna happen to your family was gonna happen? You sound like a Calvinist. I'm not Baby Condo, I'm Pokemon community game. Oh, sorry. I read it wrong. My bad. Never mind with the labeling for now. How would you feel if you knew nobody could control what happened to the Konzaga house? I think I would feel relieved. Senora, whatever happened to your family, fault never belonged to you. You were the one who named yourself responsible. No one else did. Look at who you are, and I think you can be damned impressed at who that lady is. Damn you. Too late, Senora. Let's wrap up for tonight, huh? I think you did great. You probably got some stuff to think about. Yes, thank you, Sam. I'll see you in a month. Of course, Senora. I'm looking forward to it. Goodbye, Sam. Samuel, it appears you have an admirer. Yeah, he just fucking rizzed her up. Ah, shucks. I think Isabella d'Este has liked fewer than 5 people in her 100 years of existence, and you are one of them. Remember, though, that romantic entanglements between a therapist and client are absolutely forbidden, in case you attempt it. Come on, Andy. I ain't gonna do anything like that. Of course, should the mind wander into fantasy, that is entirely acceptable. Yeah, you're just messing with me now. I could not help it. It's rather cute. The First Lady of the Renaissance and a humble cowboy, Samuel Walls. Quite a picture, isn't it? Okay, that's it. I'm getting a drink. I'm sorry, Samuel. Please, drink. Ask Crimson for a royal virgin. It's my very best. I think you deserve it. A royal virgin? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. You have a good night, Andy. Rest in peace, Samuel. Munchkin escaped, no one caught it. No! Munchkin. Munchlax. Shut up. For someone who's playing a game that involves reading, I'm awfully bad at reading. And I thought I had family problems. I need me a Crimson special after that one. Howdy, Crimson. I think you could fashion me up one of those blood cocktails. I reckon so. Got a lot on your mind tonight, cowboy? Ha, yeah. Just thinking about family stuff. I got this client who's got some real tough family issues to go through. And it got me thinking about my own. Or lack of family, at least. You got any family left? I got a great. Whoa, hold on. I got a great granddaughter kicking around, apparently. But she's got no connection to this old cowpoke. Not sure what she'd say if a man dressed like a cowboy introduced himself as her vampire relative from the 1800s. I see your point. Sounds like you don't have many family problems then. I reckon so. Family means a lot to my client, though. I hope my perspective's still useful. Well, I don't have many family problems. Cowboy literally had his brother killed and his wife and child left him. So I think that kind of counts as family problems. How do you think she's handling her therapy so far? I mean, we rizzed her up. I think we did well. I think she's doing pretty well, honestly. She spent a long time judging herself by her family's achievements, but I think she's starting to recognize the fruitlessness in that. Seems like you don't need her family to be able to give. Seems like you don't need her family to be able to give her some hope. I suppose not. Rich family problems were never going to be my specialty anyway. You got family back home, Crimson? Yeah, I got some family. We don't talk much. I went a little wild after I got my diagnosis. They're not too fond of my lifestyle choices, but hey, at least I'm alive. And I get to hear them gossiping about how I don't age. Heh, well, you chose a good age to stop getting older. I often wish I weren't such a dusty old corpse, but death comes when it comes. Sometimes. He's still waiting for me to give him an opening. Death always is, pardon me for asking. But is there a reason you're choosing not to be a vampire? There is, but I'm not talking about it tonight. A little mystery makes life a bit spicier, don't you think, cowboy? I have to be an adult and go to work, but I hope your stream goes amazing. Thanks for stopping by, Nix. Good luck with work. I hope it's good. Oh, I wasn't trying to pry or anything. Nothing. Bullshit. I know you're curious. Yeah, consolation prize. What is it? Black Widow. Black stuff's just food coloring. Figured you were in the mood for a scary lady tonight. Thank you kindly, ma'am. I think I'll take this to my coffin for a quiet night. You do that, honey. And don't spill it in Andy's coffin. He'll act like he's not mad, but you know he's mad. Why should I be upset? What has happened has happened. Not bad, cowboy. Get the hell out of here. Okay, I'm going. See you later, Crimson. There we are. I gotta get me one of these fancy coffins for back home. Now let's see. What am I in the mood for? I think I'm either gonna find a passage from Little Women that suits me, or I'm gonna watch Shemp get smacked in the head with a hot iron. Or I'm going to bed. Let's watch some TV, guys. These guys are great. Let's watch some Three Stooges. We did this last time. Let's watch some more Three Stooges. Well, I don't know, like, why is there an option in this game just to watch a whole episode of Three Stooges? Like, they're like, yeah, just throwing some Three Stooges here, you know? Maybe people like watching it. I could have just said we could go bed. Oh, ad sounds. We have an ad coming up. I am going to leave it on this for the Three Stooges while the ad comes up, and I am going to quickly run toilet and get myself some more water. Do I need more water? I can't tell if I need more water or if my, like, straw is just hard to drink from. The straw is just hard to drink from. Okay, I'm just going to run toilet over this ad, and I will be right back.
No. You are too fortissimo, too allegro, too quantro.
Oh, is that bad?
It ain't good. You're supposed to be singing about the voices of spring, not the eruption of a volcano. Give with the throat, not with the bellows.
Oh, Professor, you got it more like a bird.
That's it. Give me the bird. Look. Play. That's enough. We've done enough for today. You might hurt your voice, bend it, crack it, or break it or something.
Oh, Professor, you're so considerate. I'm just crazy about you.
Don't forget, we've got another lesson Tuesday. Gargle with old razor blades.
All right, Professor. I know you wouldn't want anything to happen to my throat.
Except to have somebody cut it. How would you like to be married to a dame like that? Don't even say that. I oughta. You oughta what? I oughta be a little more careful. Well, shut up and listen. Do you remember your Uncle Caleb? Do I? Why, that old tightwad...
I swear the ad break would have ended by now. Was I just that quick? I also decided to grab myself a snack. I'm eating myself some jelly. It's like little jelly fruit things. I don't know what they're called.
Like I was saying, he was a swell guy. Give me the shirt off his back and throw in the buttons too. But there's one little catch.
But yeah, I really thought that ad break would have ended. I actually came back in here and I was like, oh, I should grab myself a snack real quick. And then yeah, went back out to grab a snacky snack. And came back in, and I expected the ad break to be over.
Do you know any girls? I got a lot of numbers, but I haven't had much luck with them lately. Well, you can't get killed for trying. Where's the phone? There's a booth down the hall. What are we waiting?
Alright. Welcome back from ads. Anyone who was at ads, let us stop watching our Three Stooges. Well, that's enough for one day. Good night, son. See you in hell. I wish I could have normal food. What have you been eating? Hey. Samuel, greetings. I believe you're seeing our actor friend, are you not? Well, I guess so. Still ain't sure I'm the right therapist for that fella. There may not be a right therapist for him, but let us think positively. He has put himself in your care, and that is a tremendous step. Yeah, I guess so. I'm thinking that it's gonna be an uphill battle, though. At least his core distortion is clear, don't you think? You know what it is, I'm sure. I don't remember what it is. Oh, he thinks he's better than everyone. Personalization, emotional reasoning. I think it might be personalization. It's personalization, right? Of course! A distortion common to many with narcissistic tendencies. A duraludin. Duraludin? I want a duraludin. I don't know what that is, but I'm catching that. Yep, it's the Edmund Keane show all day, every day. I recognize your disdain, but pause a moment. It must be difficult for Edmund to make everything all about him all the time, don't you think? He doesn't have to make everything about him, though. He doesn't know that. Keep digging, Samuel, you'll find his truth. Choose your distortions well. I wonder if this helps. Like, I wonder if there's distortions that I miss by choosing the wrong distortions, you know? Custard. Oh, just custard. That's all you can eat. Can't eat anything else? Control. Labeling. Black and white thinking, maybe? Overgeneralization. I'll put should statements. I think should statements is just an easy one to have in there. I don't know if I want Nosferatu thinking or overgeneralization. Maybe overgeneralization. I think I'm all holstered up now. Hey, I didn't capture the Durolidon. Very good, Samuel. I wish you patience and compassion. Good luck. See you later, Andy. Alright now, what did Andy teach me? Breathe. I think I'm ready. And right on time. I think I hear him coming. 1 week is liquid, then 5 weeks of soft foods? That sucks. Edmund, good to see ya. How you been feeling these past few weeks? Empty, my dear boy, empty. I am but a vessel made for a single purpose. But alas, and alack, what purpose is in supply most rare? You mean acting, right? Ha, that's the rub. Acting, my boy, acting. My thespian blood goes rancid with stagnation, and the only cure seems to me reprehensible now. I do not wish to face these mortal directors, for they dare to tell me my art. Ain't that what directors are supposed to do? Oh, my dear boy, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. No director can thrust greatness upon the already great. In my own case, my greatness hath already been achieved. Maybe you can help me understand a little better. You said that greatness was thrust upon you, right? How'd that happen? You are curious to hear what circumstances created this actor nonpareil. I cannot blame you. Well then, recounting such a history will please me indeed. I first rattled the foundations of the stage as a mere babe. Indeed, too young for memory, and yet old enough to command attention. Clad only in the swaddling cloth at the age of 4, I was Cupid himself. But my arrows seemingly went astray, for the entirety of the audience fell in love with me. It is the stuff of legend, for tender as my mind was, I could not bear witness to my own greatness. But it does prove that I was indeed born great. But you said greatness was thrust upon you. It was a matter of necessity. You may not guess it from my gentle speech, but I am no lordling. Is his speech meant to be gentle, or does he think it's gentle? Because I have not made his speech gentle. Selfishly and surely to spite me, my father shuffled off his mortal coil when I was but a babe in arms. Ere I ever graced the stage, it left my mother and myself in dire straits. Oh. Hold on a sec. You said your old man died selfishly. What do you mean? Well, what kind of father drinks himself to death when he has a beautiful baby son at home? At least I waited until my son was older before I did the same. Eddie, come on, listen to yourself. I'm sure you didn't die despite your son, just as your pa didn't die despite you. I ain't gonna deny his choice hurt you, but they weren't all about you. Forgive me then. 'Tis ever the fate of an actor to feel every emotion more keenly. The situation my mother and I were left in was most precarious. We were the lowest of low, you see. We lived in the wookeriest and begged for our bread. But he that hath wit must make content with his fortunes fit, and oh, did we beg. She was my Queen Gertrude, and I was her filthy little Hamlet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did I mention I played Hamlet at age 14? No, I hadn't heard that. Well, anyway, my mother was a competent actress, but it was my wit alone that saved us from destitution. Forsooth, I was so prodigious that at age of 7 I garnered the attention of one Reginald Flopbot of the Worthington Flopbot. His name was Reginald Flopbot. What name is Reginald Flopbot? Honestly. What name is that? Hi, my name's Reginald Flopbot. Anyway. 'Twas he who paid to get me off the streets and into the dormitories. He said, Edmund, my cherub, the streets are not for you. One day you'll be the greatest of actors. Hey, how about that? You went and proved him right. Master Flopbot never gave a fig about my potential. I was a prop to him, a symbol of his generosity and high breeding. Rich people name? Yeah, well. Every month he would stage an elaborate party with all the well-to-do society of London. The dandy fop would stand on a dais and announce himself as the saviour of city's poor. That was my cue. I would be lowered down from the rooftop wearing a naught but a swaddling clothing and set of opulent wings. The gentry's delight was my dungeon, but I would flit among them, reprising my breakout role as Cupid by shooting little arrows of love at them. At the age of 7, it was most disquieting. At 11, on the cusp of manhood, the shame was too much to bear. Dang, Eddie, that sounds awful. That flop-up fella had no right to do that to you. No, indeed. I remember my last performance quite vividly. The titters and leering glances from guests. Whoa! Hi, Mouse. How are you? Welcome in. You're playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. How was it? Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Rob. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Not Very Tactical. Hi, Emmy. Hello, everyone. A follow! Thank you. Welcome in. My name's Beetle. If you haven't been here before, I'm a variety streamer who mostly streams horror and Souls-like. Today I'm embarrassing myself a lot by doing really shitty voice acting and also just weird lines where it makes me say the weirdest things, and if you like watching streamers be embarrassed and bad at games, this is perfect. So I've been here 1,000 times, just never followed because I've been lurking. That's okay. That's absolutely... I'm so glad you followed now. Hi, Snake Guys. Welcome people to my auntie stream. Yes. Thank you for welcome, everyone. Baby Condo. Mouse, if you need a raid and run, I completely understand. Feel free to get food, water, sleep. Real quick though, I do want to say, because you weren't in here earlier, Mouse, but I am going to give you some beetle bucks. Because I'm going to take tactical following as your recommendation. So currently I'm trying to do a follower push because I really want to get to my follower goal of 666 before my subathon. So that way I can do a Beetlejuice cosplay on my subathon. So I'm doing this thing where my viewers, if they recommend someone to follow me, they get Beetle Bucks. Here, let me do my little message that says what Beetle Bucks is. Basically, you can buy just a bunch of cool things with Beetle Bucks. Oopsies, I did that wrong. Anyway, also the person who recommends the most followers will get be put in my Hall of Fame and also get their own Discord role in my server. But yeah, Mouse, I'm gonna write you down as our first person. I'm gonna count that. Anyway, thank you so much. Beetlebucks is cheaper than USD, guys. Yeah, Beetlebucks is very affordable. Very affordable. So Mouse got, dude, Stream Elements is coming up with the 66 follower goal is Beetlejuice cosplay. Just Stream Elements is on it. Rob has 88. Yeah, Rob, you got so many. You won, Spooky. There's multiple ways to earn Beetlebucks, but yeah, right now, the follow recommendation is, and I would really appreciate people helping me get that. Usually I don't follow a push, but I think it'd be really cool. We've got until the end of the month to do it, you know? Alright, I'm gonna get back to this, and please, you may judge me. I was about to say please don't judge me for my voices, but you may judge me. That is allowed, absolutely. And fool that I was, I played my part still. I should have plunged mine arrows into that full flopbot's chest instead of shaming myself. Hold on a sec there. You're saying you should have stood up for yourself? Where the heck does that should come from? You were 11 years old. How the heck were you supposed to know any better? I knew enough to know that being paraded around in swaddling clothing was a farce, and yet I played along, so yes, I should have done something about it. And then what would have happened? I don't know, but I would have been spared that indignity that I participated in. You didn't have those answers then, and ain't nobody would expect you to. That's kinda how exploitation works. Indeed, the word exploit was not even in the standard lexicon at that point. How could I have known? Regardless, I swore that night to never be a puppet again. I stole away and gave myself to the mercy of Poseidon. The bargain was struck, and he swallowed up my hated swaddling clothes and wings. In desperation, I signed on with a mercantile shipping agency. I thought perhaps that my body would bend more than my soul. But oh, did I toil! Life upon the sea is most cruel. Biting winds did carve my visage. Low words hardened my heart, and heavy weights left me bent. By the time I had fulfilled my bargain with the Lord of the Sea, I had become an older man, my efforts etched into every crease of my face. Dang, sounds intense. How long were you at this job? An age, a life, 6 months, each of one a hungry leech torn from my bleeding body. I am convinced this gauntlet was prepared for me alone. For never in history has no one blessed by grace been subjected to such toil. Wow. 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 So no one in all of history have never experienced the pain of being on the life of sea for 6 months. Eddie, I gotta stop you there. It's gonna be a whole lot easier to accept your truth when you realize you ain't alone in your suffering. Thanks for the follow, Jolly Juice! Welcome in! Mouse sends her regards. Oh! We got another mouse follow! Hi, Mouse. Thank you, Mouse. Here, let me give you some more Beetlebucks, Mouse. Mouse is gonna win this one. Thank you. You are goated, Mouse. Look at you. You're winning already. I wish I had friends. Spooky, all of your friends are already here. Rob, can you follow Beetle for me? Rob, unfollow, refollow. No, don't do that. If you do that, it will mess with my little counter. That's really funny. Thank you, Mouse. I really appreciate it. Hell, there ain't nothing more human than suffering, and historically, kids ain't had it so good. But none suffered as I suffered. A boy such as I was not meant for such misery. I already followed a few days ago. I know, Amy. Nah, I don't like that Beetle fella. Rob hates me. Confirmed. Compadre, I had my first kill in no home at 12 years old. My brother had a stutter his whole life on account of all that regular beatings my stepdaddy gave him. Jesus Christ. Maybe your suffering felt like the only suffering in the world, but it wasn't. It'll hurt less when you realize you weren't alone. But keep telling me your story. I already know there ain't nobody like you in the world, so don't worry about that account. Don't worry on that account. Follow age 10 months. Damn. That's so long. Now then, at least we close the circle, as nature ever demands. I return to London into the graces of my dear Uncle Moses and his comely Mistress Charlotte. A wild wishy-washy appears. 'Twas she who filled my dramaturgical quiver with the dire arrows fletched by the bard himself. And when my deft fingers plucked the bow of humanity at last, I was free. Yes, it was our anniversary, I guess. Yeah, one day. That's so cute. Mouse has been following me for 6 months. Aww. So long. Huh? I cannot speak more plainly. The good woman taught me the works of Shakespeare, and armed with this knowledge, I conquered the stage and saved myself from toil. Nice, you got a... Oh yeah, the Pokecatch is just like Pokecatch. You don't have to like write the actual Pokemon's name. Spooky's aged 9 months as well. Maybe I should catch a Wishy-Washy. They got a funny name. Pokecatch. Whoopsies. And so you see the die cast... And so you see, the die was cast from the moment I was born. The stage was made for me. And it was my skill upon it that saved me from the streets and saved me once again from life at sea. I want it. I'm trying to click through to go next and oh, okay, okay. Control, maybe? Labeling, overgeneralization, should. Control. You're talking like fate itself is playing with you, Eddie. Like you were helpless to do anything but act. Buy. You have to put buy, so exclamation shop buy. I'd not considered this. Perhaps 'twas not the fates. I do not give myself enough credit. 'Twas my will that brought me to greatness. Did that just skip a line? That skipped a line! Rude! Another follow! Rennie Renito followed. Buy free fish. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm here for Mouse. Oh my god. Mouse, how many people do you know? Mouse is gonna like win this. Thank you so much. Hi. Thank you. Welcome in. Oh my god, Mouse. Eggy. Oh. Let me see. So it should be. Or maybe it's like. I was expecting Mouse to have put it in a Discord, but she didn't, really. I think it's shop buy free fish times 5. Yeah, so it's that what I just wrote, Mouse. Then you can buy your fish. Nordics doing some beetle catchers. Yeah, Mouse, where are you messaging people privately? Like, where are you posting this? Alright. Let me fish for Mouse. There is a gacha. It's very cute, but you can't like you don't have it like in an inventory or anything. That's the only problem. You just kind of have to watch it. She has some methods. All right. I just won your. Oh, I'm glad. It's so cute. Honestly, the gacha is adorable. Did I just do 5 fish? I did 1 fish for you, Mouse. I'm so sorry. I did that last time as well. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. That's correct.
You a nice egg in this
She's holding my family hostage. Help. I can't help with that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Egg. Nordics is using it on a gacha. The gacha's cute. I love it. I'm so glad people are liking the gacha now because I had it in for a while and no one was using it. The stage roused my spirits, thus I knew my destiny lay upon it. I can see why acting means so much to you, Eddie. I probably feel damn near the same about the things that got me out of my bad days. Thank you. Then you'd understand how my alienation from the theater does pain me so. And yes, the cure is as deadly as the illness. These damnable critics, not a single lifetime among them, and they deign to challenge my interpretation of the written word. Yeah, Doki, you do like fish. Now Mouse has posted. Oh my god. They simply cannot relate to my singular experience. I will bare my soul upon the stage, and they will all sneer and malign it on their internet profiles. Or overgeneralization? She sent me Dagny BT. Oh my god. Thanks for the follow. The most impure vessel I've been sent by Mouse. Oh my god. Mouse is coming. Mouse. God, I actually think Mouse will win. You're like the only person that's done it so far, but like I actually think you'll win. Alright, 10 more. Mouse is what? I'm sorry. No, like coming through. Oh my god. I didn't finish my sentence. Coming through. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mouse. I'm so sorry. I need the roll. You don't understand. I need it. Yeah, at this point, yeah, I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it, Mouse. I'm so sorry.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on
What
you.
did she make me a part of? Look, based off this, all this attention, Mousie's probably coming link. Oh my god. True, true, true. This is actually like the worst stream for it as well, because this stream is weird. This game is weird, you know? This game is... I would like to apologize for anything that I say because of this game. We all have made an otherworldly pact with Mouse, and she can summon us at will when needed. That's beautiful though. I love that. That's amazing. You're like your little people to bring you. Me throwing my friends at Beetle. You're just like, you know, are you thirsting over gay men online? I'm thirsting over vampires that are probably bisexual and not gay. More fish, another fullet, Lune. Mouse! Mouse has so many friends. Hello. Oh my god. When we get to watch Three Stooges. Oh, you missed it. We watched Three Stooges earlier. We can hopefully he lets us watch Three Stooges again. This guy does like watching his Three Stooges. I'm missing fish, aren't I? Mouse times 5. Rob, please draw me. If I do, you have to not show Spooky. Do not portray me. Oh my god. Why isn't Spooky allowed to see it? Okay, I think this one's overgeneralization. Just copy the command, Beetle. You're gonna use it again? Oh my god. Okay, okay, I'll copy the command. I gotta go, my friends at 10%, but he seems so nice. I'll definitely come back to watch. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. Rob just hates me now. Why? No. Thanks for the head pats. You're so certain that them critics are all the same, but I think that ain't being honest with yourself. Not all critics are bad. It takes work to be good at something, so of course the decent critics are gonna be rarer. Beetle, can you magically make me not sick? Oh, I'll wait for my magic wand. Don't worry, Norman. You'll wake up better tomorrow, okay? What do you have? Like, do you know what it is? Hi, fam. What up, gang? How we doing? We are doing. This is a game. Is that Stinky Mouse? It is Mouse, but Mouse isn't stinky. Maybe she'd be British. What? British people don't like Rob? I have the flu. Oh no. That's not good at all. I'm so sorry to hear that. What you're saying rings true, indeed. Although past critics were flabbergasted at my portrayal of King Lear, not all were. And modern perspectives have affirmed that my interpretation was nothing short of brilliant. We'll make Mouse fish. Mouse, have you done Riz? I don't think I think you have to like redo the Riz. I think it was stuck. 66 for Norman. Me right now with fish. Oh my god, Doki. I'm 2 entire days sober. I know, crazy. I didn't recover for the concert I went to. What concert did you go to, Vamps? My highest Riz? 80%. Damn. We're trying to be 88 this week. But yeah, that is really high. Mouse, you can risk me up any day. Yeah. You get it. I took a look at your Wikipedia entry last night, Eddie. Maybe you've had a few bad critics here and there, but history says you're a legend, and your work speaks for itself. Hell, you were around before film was ever a thing, and people still remember you. Denzel Curry? I don't think I've ever heard of that. What kind of music is that? The plan, I don't know, sis, make a thing get fish quicker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Doki. Get more beetle bucks and then you can fish. Okay, Beetle, back to bed I go. Bye, Norman. Have a good sleep. I mean, there's many ways you can fish, Doki. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but there are many ways. Oh, your words warm me as an Erisat son from the one we have forsaken. With thy help, shall I gird my soul, mayhap, and grace the stage once more. Blight's stick entered my ecosystem. Ugh. We don't like Blight. 51%! That's pretty high, Emmy. That's high enough for me. Don't worry about it. Let's talk about that then. What's the biggest thing stopping you from getting back up on the stage right now? There is one way to fish. Oh, we have an ad break. Hold up. Let us not continue the game. Let's wait it out. I've been saved. BRB. Alright, alright, alright. Oh! More fishies. Jesus, Mouse, are you gonna use all of your beetle bucks on fish? Is that what we're going for? Rob's on 13,000, Doki's on 7, Mouse is on 6. Am I blast through fish? Yes, I am. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, you had like 60 something last time you checked, right? How much did I say fish was? 5 fish. It wasn't much. It was like pretty low beetle bucks, right? It was for fish. 5 for 5. Oh, so every follow you get like 10 fish. I got a question. Why the first Riz viewer not in the Hall of Fame? I should make the first Riz Lord in the Hall of Fame, shouldn't I?
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
Hold on. You're right. You're right. I don't know why I've never done that. I will do that. Add first Riz Lord. Except I think I remember who it is, and I don't like that. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. And I do not like it. If it's Judge, don't do it. I'm pretty sure it's Judge. Mouse gets some more fishies. You might maybe be able to beat me with all of the beetle bucks. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, let me look at who the first ever Rizlord was. I'm pretty sure it was Judge. On the path to glory. It was Judge, guys. He also rolled a 99 Riz. It is my thing. You have to do the accurate thing and put head judge in the Hall of Fame. Yeah! Yeah, we'll dead name him. I wish my channel point was quicker. I'm sorry, Doki. Also, welcome back from ads. Anyone who was at ads, let's keep going. We were just yapping, so we didn't miss any of gameplay. That it is all simply might not be worth it. Why should I bare my damn soul when the audience has not the sight to see it? A poniard appears. 99% and half by 1% is insane, yeah. The history books do not care about dead names. True. Maybe I can ask you a question then. What if there weren't no audience? No audience? Do you know what a stage is, sir? It is a platform where life is brief. Life in a brief may be portrayed. It is a platform because it is separate from the audience. Without such, the stage ceases to be a stage. As in, if a tree falls in the wood and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Simply but elegantly put, my dear boy, without the audience, the stage loses all meaning, like a monarch without a kingdom.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
More fishies. Let's figure out how we can bring it back to the acting. Forget about the audience. I know we can't see in mirrors and all, but what do you think of filming yourself? A brilliant notion, yes. I shall become my own audience. I shall bring myself to rapture. Forsooth, if I cannot pleasure myself, who can I pleasure? Well, Well, that's a quote, right? If I cannot pleasure myself, then who can I pleasure? That's a quote if there isn't one. Did you just copy and paste it at this point? Absolutely I did. Mouse told me to and I've copied and pasted it. I'm going to win. Yeah, Mouse, you're gonna win fish and this follower push. We're still talking about acting, right? Oh, my dearest boy, the pleasures of the flesh are second nature to one who knows character above all else. Indeed, we speak of the noble art. To be fair, unless you get extra lucky with legendaries, we will be close. Mouse has got this. I believe in Mouse. I shall do as you suggest. If there's one on this lonely orb that can inspire an artist such as I, it is myself. I ain't sure I'd put it exactly that way, but I think you're touching on the thing we've been talking about. The motivation's gotta come from you, amigo. We have one mind, dear boy. Perhaps I left my muse in the mortal realm, but I shall find him once more, not only for myself, but also for my public.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
The parade shall be summoned. Yes, apparently it shall, just so Mouse can win at fish. Oh, I've messed up the command. I pressed Control C instead of Control V, and it copied nothing, and now I have to retype it. That's so rude. My rules will clutch. Even while the Beetlebugs shield like 50 casts behind me. Ugh. Wow. Mouse has Mouse had 60 Beetlebugs, and it's like 5 per fish, so Mouse is gonna be casting so much. Yeah, the masses flock to my Wikipedia pages, muster aflame. Each a silent plea for the return of the one true artisan of the stage. I don't know what this is. I don't. Masses flock to my silent plea for the return of the one true. Should control personalization. Visual causes sprung off as an action. Do you assume too much about himself? Personalization? Hold your horses there, fella. You're reading a little too much into this whole Wikipedia thing. There's 1.5 million reasons why people might be looking you up. It's 1 cost per Beetlebug? Well. Yeah, so Mouse could catch up. I'm casting your nuts, Rob. Do it. Oh my god. Use them as a bait. I mean, I hear tell the biggest Wikipedia page out there is the one for the... I hear tell the biggest Wikipedia page out there is the one for that coronavirus that got the mortals all worked up, and I'm pretty sure they don't want that coming back. Why are we talking about the coronavirus in this game? And thus dost thou scuttle a Bergian friendship with the cannons of enmity. Why must you challenge me so? That's my job, compadre. And we had some good breakthroughs today. You couldn't have gotten here if I'd been busy agreeing with everything you said. Oh, very well, but I still say you are most vexatious. I've been called worse. I think we got some homework for you, though, right? You're gonna film yourself and do some acting for its own sake. We'll check in a few weeks, but Eddie, I think you're doing great. We made a lot of progress today. Naturally, the human condition is my oeuvre. Nevertheless, you have been a competent guide. You have reminded me of what is most important in my life. Me! I should like to give you a gift. Oh, come on. You don't need to give me nothing like that. Nonsense. It's as meaningless to me, but is beyond price for you. It is my headshot, signed with my autograph. Oh, thanks, Eddie. Cherish it always. If you help me find my muse, that is a gift even more precious, and I will find it ere we next meet of that. I promise you. Let's not put the pressure on, amigo. Just enjoy some acting. That's all I'm asking for you. I'll see you in a few weeks then, okay? 1 Beetlebug equals 100 channel points. It's not really 1 Beetlebug equals 100 channel points. It's based on certain stuff.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
I think fish is really low specifically because a main way people get fish is Beetlebucks is channel points. Verily so it shall be. Godspeed, boy. Thou shalt witness me new anon. Farewell. A job well done, Samuel. I was particularly impressed at the way you challenged Edmund on what acting means to him. Yeah, well, he's a weird fella, but I think he's gonna do okay. It can be hard for our kind to retain our instinctive motivation. Something must keep us going. I do hope that he will find his. But you, Samuel, must rest. The work you've done in the past 2 months deserves to be celebrated. So let us not linger here in this dusty room. Perhaps you can even be encouraged to dance. I think I'm gonna need a lot more therapy myself to get to that point. Very well, Samuel. Then let us at least make sure you get well nourished. Find a friendly neck downstairs, my friend. You deserve it. And rest in peace. Mouse got... Hey. They say don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys, but don't let them be actors either. Time to dish with Crimson a little. I gotta talk to some more folks though. Andy's mainly my teacher, so I'm starting to feel like Crimson's my only friend. Hey, only friend. Excuse me? What? Oh yeah, Crimson. Hey, Crimson. I have the Beetlebucks Discord roll right? I think you do. Let me check. It should be in Hall of Fame if you have it. Spent some Beetlebucks. Robnob. Yes, you do have the Beetlebucks Discord roll. Are you blushing, vampire? Not that. No, that ain't possible. It's alright. It's nice to hear from a vampire who's younger than Jesus. Now let's hear how this week went before you go out there and find friend number 2. Alright, real quick. This clown of mine, he had a real bad time as a kid. Worse than I did, sounds like. Pretty sure I was the first to buy it. You're the only one to have bought it, Robnob. Are you gonna remove Scuffed Doodle and you misspelled Scuffed? I was gonna remove Scuffed Doodle. It should be removed. Why is it not removed? Thanks for the follow, Acrylic Siren. Mouse Parade send me. Oh my god, Mouse! Mouse is doing so well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you are having a lovely day. Mouse has been dragging so many people in. Okay, Mouse, I'll give you another 10 Beetlebucks. You now have 29 Beetlebucks. But he found fame early, and now he's talking about fate, and he's destined for greatness again. Met plenty of destined for greatness folk in DC. I lost patience for it. How do you think you handled him? Now I redo my plan. What's your plan, Doki? Or redo it. How are you redoing your plan? More fishies for Mouse. I learned my lessons from the last session. He didn't threaten to jump off a cliff this time, or anything. I gave him an assignment to film himself doing something he loves doing, and he seemed excited about that. You're either brave or adorable, Samuels. There's nothing brave about it. As for adorable, well, some have used words to that effect before. Okay, now I know you're confident enough to get out there. Giddy up. I'm thinking. Okay, Doki. I have plenty of ways that you could fish, but I'm not telling you what they are. I wish I had friends where, oh, Emmy, you have us. You're in the first unless suspended by Beetlebucks Mousy. Oh. No, Mousy's number 2. Don't do this to me. Let's see the leaderboard. I only got 5 I'm only talk to. Mouse, you're 3,000 behind. What's the queue for fish? 17. Friends to send here. See, my friends are all you guys.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
There you go, mouse. Oh, I forgot what I did. What voice I did for there. Once more alone, I see. You scared the shit out of me. But you can't shit. You're a vampire. Oh, vampires can't poopies. You're the person Mouse is cheating on me with. Hi, see how it is. Mouse loves me, okay? Beetle's my wife. That's your wife? Marina Mouse. Oh, that's so cute. That's such a cute name. I love that. Oh my god. Mousie's love Beetle. I don't want to get in between like two wives though. I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't want to be a mistress that is hated. I'll give you 10 more Beetle bucks, Mouse. Thanks for the follow. Know that I see much, vampire, and that I like what I see. Oh, it's her again. Well, I was hoping to find a mortal friend, or at least a willing neck. I got a fat diamond ring on all my fingers. Mousie's got like so many rings. Too late, it's already happened. Beetle, no, I'm so sorry. We can share, Marina, okay? It's fine. I'll take, what day do you want? I take Mondays. Do you want Monday? Can you do another day? But if you want Mondays, I'm happy to take a different day, you know? Mouse Mondays. Oh, Mouse Mondays would be sick, actually. Now, what do models of this time talk about? Be awkward about the weather, be awkward about everyday annoyances, be awkward about music. Let's be awkward about music. That's how I do it. Fuck a diamond. I'm gonna propose with one of those glass MLP rings. Oh, Mouse would love that. They ever play the classics in here? A little old Susanna or old folks at home? What is quiz again? Quiz is the personality quiz. Better be Applejack. Guys, I got some popcorn chicken. Ooh, yummy. No, they do not. All your favorite songs have been long forgotten now. Well, what songs do you like? More fishies for Mouse. If I told you, would you know them? Probably not. I see. You see a lot, don't you? Why don't you tell me what you see? I see an interesting mortal, someone observant, someone who isn't afraid to have their own style. That is what you observe, it is not what you see. Okay, well I was gonna go to sleep, but Mouse wanted me to follow. Good night, treat my wife well. I will, of course I'll treat your wife well. Have a nice, lovely sleep. Thank you for following. Fine. You tell me what I see. You see the long vein across my throat. It looks very juicy, doesn't it? Well, now that you mention it, it does. Then consent is given. Do not hesitate, vampire. Boop. Shucks, that was something else. You got good circulation there. I see. And what do I taste like? Kinda earthy. You could use some iron. What do you eat most often? Oh god, she's gonna be like, I ate a lot of carrots. They're supposed to be good for one's eyesight, and I like to see. I see now that you are tired and wish to enter your state of torpor. Well, maybe I'll see myself out then. That's offensive. I'm going to leave now. Shoot. Was it something I said? Well, at least I got a full belly. And now, time for some shut-eye. Maybe Three Stooges? Three Stooges. Three Stooges. Three Stooges.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
Oh, more fishies. Oh, we didn't go Three Stooges this time, dang. Good evening, Samuel. I believe you're seeing the Ancient One tonight, aren't you? Ancient One. She's 1,200 years younger than you, Andy. I suppose I was engaging in a bit of labeling myself. You are, of course, correct. Still, her age presents a unique challenge. After one lives for thousands of years, history seems less a line than a fixed point. Speaking of which, I imagine you can guess what distortion an old one such as Medi might fixate upon. Oh, I don't like Medi. Nosferatu thinking. It's Nosferatu thinking. Medi's seen so much history that mortals can only be one way or another for her. Aw, it escaped. On the quiz I got Beetle. You got me, Emmy! That's so amazing. That's the best, result, obviously. That's so cool that you got me. I love that. You are not incorrect. She does indeed paint the world with a very old broad brush. But a true distortion is more specific. Oh, fuck. Overgeneralization? We're one and the same? Absolutely. That's amazing. It's gotta be overgeneralization. She really is basing all her problems on her experiences when she was alive. Very good, Samuel. I heard the tales of our island in my time, but they were never peaceful tales. I'm not surprised she finds safety in her narrative. I'm on that quiz and you didn't get me. Are we even married? Aww. Who did you get, Doki? I know the first time you did it, you got me. What other distortions do you think Medi might exhibit? Well, we're gonna go Nosferatu thinking. We're gonna go, emotional reasoning. We're gonna go labeling. And we're going to go control. Me again! No one's ever gotten me. Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. You're just too unique and original. You're one of a kind. Good to go, boss. Then I will leave you to it. Good luck, my friend. Hello again, strange cowboy man. It's good to see you again, Medi. How's the past month been for you? I think I'm gonna give her a different accent, because I didn't give her an accent last time, but I think I'm gonna give her like a higher pitched one. I went for a walk, just like you suggested. I didn't like it very much. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What was so unpleasant about it? It's like very loud outside and dirty and smelly. Everywhere I walked, it smelled like morsel food, which is disgusting. I'm gonna be concerned when someone gets me. No, Rob! If they knew how good it felt to drink blood, maybe they would not eat so much of this pizza food. I like pizza. More fishies! There were so many cars too. I don't like cars. They have hateful faces. They look so angry all the time. I don't know if my answer is 100% correct. I'm kind of drunk. Well, that works. What are you drinking? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Emmy, if you are drinking the alcohol that I like the most, it's 100% correct and, like, not wrong. If you're drinking an alcohol I don't like, then maybe you need to retake it. If I redeem 12-hour and 24-hour in one hit, do I get a 36-hour stream? Please don't. Rum? Okay, I've never drank rum, so I don't know. I don't know about that. Rob, please don't. I stepped in wee, killed several men, and then got splashed by a bus. It was really quite awful. You killed 7 men? How the heck did that happen? Oh, that! It was inconvenient, you know. Normally I have my zealots to do that kind of thing for me. They take care of the bodies. I normally drink vodka. Fuck yes! Okay, you know what? I mean... We're in. Yep, we are the same person. Vodka is the best. I am going to a Polish restaurant this week, and where they have like 10 pages of different vodkas. I love vodkas. Vodka's the best. Exactly! I have multiple empty bottles of cans. Bottles and cans of Captain Morgan. Throw them out! You don't need those. Oh my god. You have 9 beetle bucks left, Mouse. Here's another fishies. Vodka is amazing, honestly. I love vodka. But I had to do all that silly work myself, and then the always police sirens going off, which interrupts my streams and makes my followers very sad. Okay, that's the last one. I'm not always kind of drunk. Just on days that end in Y. So why did that all happen? Because they found the bodies everywhere, silly. I don't know what to do with my rubbish. Should people me alcohol today so I drink now? That's so nice. Label from the inside makes him a skeleton pirate, but you can't see it until you finish the bottle. That's fair. Do you have it as decoration? I mean, I can't say anything because I have bottles and cans as decoration. Ah man, why the killing? You didn't happen to make a few assumptions based on past experiences? Why kill a bunch of men? Oh, well, they looked at me. I know what mortals who look at me are like. If I had let them live, they'd probably try and burn me as a witch. I could do nothing but kill them. Well, that's emotional reasoning. No? Fuck. Overgeneralization? Oh. Hold on a sec. You know what mortals who look at you are like. How do you know? Are you reading their minds? I don't have to read their minds, sweetling. I have known manlings for a long time. I get what you're saying, but here in this room at least, we've got to be honest with ourselves. Do you really know what they're thinking? Silly mouseling. Mouseling, it's you! I do not need to know what a wolf is thinking to know what a wolf is. Both fish #1 and follow prize. It is. Mouse! I'm gonna call you Mouseling now. That's gonna be your new name, Mouseling. I'm changing that in the Discord server right now. You're in my Discord server, right? Are you? Surely you are. Where can I find? Oh, you're probably online and I'm looking offline, aren't I? It's really hard to find people when I have my OBS open because I'm like, well, I can't see anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it later because I can't see anything. Fudge called you a mouseling? Did Fudge do it? That's so cute. You're just mouseling, not silly mouseling. Sorry. Does that mean every wolf you see is gonna try and eat ya? My PFP is Pulse and Clown. Yeah, I'll have to do it after streaming. It's just like, because I have the streamer mode active, I can't see shit. We don't have wolves anymore. They're all gone now. Wait, where the fuck did the wolves go? Ruby's still in our wolves. So maybe you can see where that kind of thinking can be a problem. It was scared humans who killed all them wolves, right? It's because I think Medi looks like Fudge's. Oh, yeah. Now, I know that thinking doesn't come from nowhere. Old as you are, I'm sure you've seen some real awful stuff. That's right. I haven't killed you, though. You're kind, little mouse. Let's lay off the mouse stuff a little. I'm sorry. I don't wish for you to scurry away into a little hole. Do you want to hear why I feel the way I do? Convulsing right now. I'm sorry, Mouse. She really liked you. I would appreciate it greatly, miss. Let me tell you about men from my time then. Let's start with Midar. My father sold me and my mother to a chief of a rival clan for a golden necklace. Medi, that is just horrifying. Oh, don't fuss, sweetling. It was the most beautiful golden necklace at least 2 girls' worth. My father got quite a deal, really. He isn't humor, but I'm sure that must have been heartbreaking for you. It was common at the time. I suppose I should have been glad to be the possession of an old chief. I knew girls who did as they were told. They would have been thrilled to have been the concubine of a powerful chief. We have an ad starting in 53 seconds. I'm actually getting quite hungry, guys. But he was so old. Cormac O'Neill, the oldest man I've ever seen. I remember thinking, where's his face? But I could not see it under all his disgusting wrinkles. How old was the guy? 38! Guys, I do not agree with her. I don't think 38 is old. That was pretty old in your time, huh? I wish I'd died at 38. Could have been a better looking corpse. Well, he left an awful looking corpse. His face was all... I don't know. What makes deathly gurgling noises? What does that mean? I'm guessing you had something to do with that, huh? Not me, my boyfriend. Abahatuk. Abahatuk? He told me he'd set me free, and I suppose he did. You're just saying 38 isn't all because you're close to— I'm nowhere near close to 38, Rob! I was about to say 11 years off, but I'm turning 28 this year, so I'm 10 years off. He created a delightful poison for me. He said it will make my dear master die in excruciating pain. So one night, I lay with him. That means I did sex. And then when he was pleased, I fed him the poisoned mead. Abby did what I couldn't, and the old fool finally died. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. 38 is hot. I don't know which this is, actually. I think you meant 162 years off. No! Did you just math that? I'm not a 900-year-old vampire, okay? 862 is hot. I'm not a 900-year-old vampire, I promise, guys. I wish. It'd be so cool to be a 900-year-old vampire. We're just gonna wait for this ad to end before we continue. Just gonna make sure no one misses out on anything. Mousy likes everything but their own age. Really? Mouse, you don't like your own age? In partners? Welcome back from ads. Anyone who's at ads? I have no idea which this is, so I'm just gonna click random ones. Oh, I clicked the correct one. You're saying your boyfriend killed your husband, but it sounds like to me, it sounds to me like you did the real work. Pinky Winky is also 21, and you like pink? He mixed some herbs, sure, but you were the one that had to sleep with the old man and then get poison in him. Abby made sure I knew that it was all his fault that I was free. He said it never could have happened without him. He didn't have to be brave to mix up a potion. I think bravery was all on you, Maddie. Don't disqualify the idea that the person who set you free was you. You know, I think you're absolutely right, strange cowboy man. I did do all the work. But Abby never let me forget that he was the one who freed me. He wanted me to worship him. A fellow who demands to be worshipped is always going to be a dangerous man. Dangerous men have always been drawn to me. Must be something about the way I am. So what happened to you after you killed Cormac? The Neil clan came after me and Abby. They found him, took their swords and went stab, stab, stabby, stab, 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 stab. But Abby just laughed. That's how I found out he was an undead already. It gives me the willies. When they couldn't kill Abby, they decided to kill me instead. And that made him very upset indeed, because I belonged to him. Turkey's looking at BigGer. I really need to get the mods onto fixing BigGer, honestly. That BigGer's been out for months. They need to fix it, man. That must have been terrifying. I suppose it mostly hurt lots and lots. Getting stabbed isn't much fun when you're immortal. Ain't too fond of it as a vampire neither. Abby fed me his blood though, and then I became like him. When I woke up, the Neil clan who tried to kill us were all properly dead. Well, almost dead. They still had lots of blood left, and I was hungry. The Neil clan was ever so cross though. They captured Abby and sealed him in a tomb with some forgotten spells. He's still there as far as I know. What happened to you? I didn't have a future with my tribe. I insulted both my clan and Cormac's clan by killing their chief. My only choice was to be alone. That's the wisest choice. Black and white thinking. That kind of all or nothing thinking can get us in trouble. If we think all is lost, we're liable to do things we wouldn't normally do. I feel nauseous. Why, Mouse? What's wrong? I know I did some stuff I regretted in them moments, and I sure as wish I had taken a breath and stepped back in all them times. You sound so sad when you say that, funny cowboy man.
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
I'm all...
It folds.
Thanks for the follow, Orion's Tail. Welcome in.
You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see.
Woo, yes. Is this another one of yours, Mouse? I'm alright. I'm just saying, you're a capable lady. You've always got more options than you think in a bad moment. Another one, Mousy. Is that another mouse one? Really? Oh, but you're just a child. I don't want you to be sad. He's mine. You own him? Can't believe you own someone, Mouse. I can't believe you own someone. There you go. There's your points. Let's focus on you, huh? You say you've been living alone ever since then. Of course, my silly cowboy man. We aren't mortal anymore. We will always end up alone. Why waste my time? I arrive. I've been sent by the mouse of the kingdom of mice. Mouse legally owns me. Mouse legally owns a lot of people. Thank you so much for following Orion's Tail. I keep it in a clear little bug container like the ones you buy for kids. That's so cute! I'm sure it's a lovely home, Mouse. This is black and white thinking? Come on, Maddie. You're distorting a lot of reality there. All vampires ain't lonely. Some of us choose to be, but not all of us. Sure, mortals have a habit of dying, but there will always be more of them. Not to mention all the vampires out there. Heck, I used to be in a vampire gang called, well, kind of both. But they're good company. But they certainly weren't lonely. They weren't good company, but they certainly weren't lonely. I mean, ain't we talking? There's loads of vampires out there who think like you do, and they're fulfilling their own prophecies of loneliness. You're being a mean little mouse now. I don't like it very much. Maybe I should have killed you after all. I'm trying to help you, Maddie. The world's changed a lot in the last 1800 years. A lot of it bad, but a lot of it good too. By and large, most people ain't burning witches and selling their daughters. That sort of thing's frowned upon by mortals these days. There are laws out there to protect folks now. It ain't like in the old times. May I tell you a story, little mouse? Alright, tell me a story. Once upon a time, there was a very pretty young lady. Pretty, but also crazy, like me. I don't mean to interrupt your story so soon, but didn't think I was gonna let you get away with that one, did ya? Don't call yourself crazy. You've been around way longer than I have. You gotta know what that sanity is relative. I know I'm crazy though. Everyone tells me so. Even my zealots. They like that I'm crazy. You know crazy ain't supposed to be a nice word, so why are you using it? Why are you creating a reality? What you are is crazy. You're an annoying little mouse sometimes. Very well. I won't call myself crazy in front of you. It's a start. May I continue my story now? The pretty young lady, Mary, had moved in with her cousin, Mrs. Haltridge. At first they got along quite well. But one day, Mary started acting naughty. She would shout, act unladylike, and even say that Jesus Christ wasn't very special. I like that she's crazy. Oh my god. His name is Bread. Aw, your trapinch is named Bread. That's beautiful. Mrs. Haltridge liked Jesus very much, and wanted Mary to like him too. When she didn't, this embarrassed Mrs. Haltridge. She began to think something was wrong with Mary. After all, who didn't like Jesus Christ? Mrs. Haltridge said that Mary had begun to vomit up pins and buttons, nails, glass, and bits of wool. Instead of being grateful for the free gifts Mary was vomiting up, Mrs. Haltridge said that she had been attacked by 8 witches in spectral form.
I hope you haven't got a lot of cash on you.
Some more fishies for Mouse. Now, it just so happens that all 8 of those witches lived very close to the town where Mrs. Haltridge lived. Despite their magical prowess, the 8 witches were captured and put into the stocks. And all the people in town were told that the women did not like Jesus Christ at all. My Tinker is named Mousy. It kind of looks like Mousy. Aww. So the Jesus Christ liking people threw rotten vegetables and poo at the witches. And just for fun, they gouged out the eye of one of them. Then they kicked the witches out of town and lived happily ever after. The end. That ain't a pleasant story. That was very unpleasant. It hurts very much to have your eye taken away. But I like my new eye. It's fun. I was 1500 summers old. Also, when that happened, the world hadn't changed much then, and I don't think it's changed much now. I'm sorry that happened to you, Maddie. You're right. Folks can be pretty awful when they get riled up. That ain't changed. Oh, don't be sorry, little mouse. I like my new eye. Also, the story has a happy ending. Oh yeah? What's that? After I had my eye taken away, I took Mrs. Houcher's parts away too. One by one, until she died. It was so much fun. That's a little morbid, Maddie. Morbid Maddie. I like that. That's very clever, little mouse. But you see why I'm careful now? Yeah, I get it. But look, there's one thing that's different now, and that's... It's what we're doing right now. And all that time up until now, therapy ain't ever existed. We only just started looking at ourselves and the way we think. Before recent times, we only looked at gods, government, and society. The self is a new frontier, and we're learning stuff we never considered before. The frontier can be kinda scary, but being on that frontier means moving forward. Come what may. I'd let Morbid Maddie take me apart piece by piece. Of course you would. Silly mouse. If something is crazy, that means there's something to be scared of. If something is scary, that means there's something to be scared of. Now hold your horses there, yeah? It might be true that sensing something scary means that there's actually something scary out there. But that don't make it necessarily so. If fear keeps us from exploring, we can't experience new things, good or bad. I suppose that's true, but good things are temporary. Bad things can last forever. Would you like to hold my eye? That's alright. You keep it. I get what you're saying, Maddie. I ain't saying not to be careful. Just acknowledge the feeling that... Just acknowledge that a feeling doesn't make reality. I know you've been through a lot. And you got damn good reasons for being careful. But that's a reason you came to me, right? I keep thinking Beetle's talking to me and I get excited because it sounds so sweet and it's not me. I'm sorry, Mouse. I'll talk to you. I mean, she's kind of mean to him sometimes. I would never be mean to you. Yes, but it wasn't because I wanted to go outside. It's because of my fans. They're very demanding. Oh, you got some more fishies? Right, so that's why we're talking about you going for walks and went down this rabbit hole. Or in your case, a mouse hole. Anyway, therapy usually ain't about just one thing. It's about lots of things. If the problem is your fans, we're gonna imagine on life without them, right? I don't want to lose them all. Some of them are gentle. They're too weak to hurt anyone. Which is why they don't. Maybe I like she's mean? Oh, mouse. I don't know what this is. The reason why the weak do not have the strong ones is that they cannot. You really think weak people would hurt others if they were stronger? Little mouse, I've been alive for a long time. I believe my eye shows me. Yes. If one is capable of hurting another, they do. But Mousy wants you to be mean to her? Oh my god. They can, but they don't always. You ever seen them capybara animals? 32% risk, baby Kondo. I mean, don't worry, it's still good. It's still good. They're damn massive rodents who could do some damage if they wanted to, I reckon. Oh yes, they're very cute. People like to share animated pictures of them in my community. Some folks are like that. They just want to sit around and have someone scratch their bellies. Is that what you want, little mouse? Do you want me to scratch your belly? What? No, I'm just saying, don't assume everyone's out to hurt someone. Yeah, it happens. Of course it does. But that kind of thing ain't giving folks their fair shot. I'm very happy. Aww. I don't know what I'll do if I don't have any of my followers. I can't live the way I used to before. The machines took over. This conversation goes crazy. It's insane, honestly. But they expect so much of me now. They send me messages all night and all day. They need content. If I don't give them their content, they'll all leave. Their attention spans are like those of little bugs. They're not as cute. Wow. I feel a little called out. And there's a streamer, there's bugs. Okay, I think we need to have a talk about moderation. I already have moderators, silly mouse. Any major content creator has to have them. I don't know what that stuff means. I'm talking about moderation in your thinking. What if you gave your fans only what you felt comfortable giving? It doesn't matter what I want, silly mouse. They want me to overreact to video games. I want her to scratch my belly. I'll do it if she won't, Mousy. Hi, Doppo. 87% Riz. Ooh, that's like 1% Riz under our, like... Medi is not me, Fudge. Medi is not me. I made that mistake. I made that mistake last week. I made that mistake. Oh, it's so funny. I have to tell you the story. Well, last time. I have to tell you the story, Mouse. It's not me. No. Nope. Again, Medi seems to view her followers as a cattle. Are the mortals so docile? I don't. Okay. It's my father. I haven't met my father in ages. Ah. Lol, oops. Look, Fudge. Fudge. I made the same joke. I even put my face over her. Medi, you're thinking that mortals want only one type of content is forcing you to make only one type of content. Your assumptions are keeping you from doing things you like, and you deserve to do things you actually enjoy. You're very kind. I thought cowboys were supposed to be tough. Who says I ain't? I just don't have nothing to prove no more. Yeah, why don't we try something new for next time, since going out didn't go so well last time. I want to challenge you to take a day off. Don't answer any messages, don't post no content. Just do something for you and you alone. Take a sick day. We never get sick, we're dead people. They don't know that, do they? One day, that's all I'm asking. You need to give yourself a little space for yourself. Very well, since you've been a very kind mouse, I'll do it for you. I'd prefer if you did it for you, but we'll work toward that, huh? I wish I had a big piece of cheese to give you right now. I'll destroy you, burger still mouse for its stats. Oh my god. Lactose intolerance is kind of a side effect of death, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'll see you in a month then, okay? Yes. Great, I'll see you then. Bye. You're doing well, my friend. I know we're old ones can be rather inscrutable sometimes. She's human. We all are, ain't we? The way I see it, we all got the same problems, one way or another. Your wisdom... I actually do have a jewel. I do have a jewel command now. You guys can jewel people. If you type jewel and then I think someone's name, it should, like... I don't want to jewel anyone, though. Attempted. I do have that now. I added that today, actually. I flicked it on Stream Elements. Your wisdom never fails to impress, Samuel. I believe it is time for you to follow your own advice to Miss Medi, however. All work and no play makes for a dull vampire, as they say. Yeah, you're probably right. I might hit the hay early and do a bit of reading. If you must take out some aggression on the hay, then please do. I shall see you soon, my friend. Rest in peace. But I don't know how to change the 0 pollen, but you guys can still duel without it. Good night, Andy. How do we get pollen? Great question. I have no idea. Baby Condo won the duel versus Rob Knob. Good job, Baby Condo. Dang, I wonder how I'll feel about humanity when I'm 1800. Heck, I wonder whether there'll even be a planet. I guess it's time to drown my existential woes in blood. Howdy there, Crimson. Jesus, Mouse has a lot of pollen. Rob has a lot of pollen. Oh, you might just be from watch time, maybe. I don't know how to like make the poll. Maybe you just like put in a number for the pollen. But judges first, maybe. You're sounding a little weary there, cowboy. You getting enough to drink these nights? Let me see if I can look it up. Hold on. Is there like a leaderboard on here? Leaderboard. Judges first. I'm right. Nice. Robnup won the duel. No. Yeah, that ain't it. Just existential ponderance. That's just my specialty. What's eating you, buckaroo? It's this old clan I got. She's been watching humanity hurting itself for 1800 years. Every time she's expected better, she's got hurt. She ain't wrong to mistrust mortals. What's pollen? It just comes up, I think, just through watching. I'm still pollen. If you do that, I'll say, oh my god. Nick's child is strong. Yes. Baby Condor, you're so strong. That's a tough one. What do you do with someone like that? Well, I tried to guide her to look inward, like I do with everyone. People are people, but so is she. How do you think she took it? I don't know, Crimson. I'm not sure this lady's even wrong in her judgments of her humanity. She accepts it for what it often is. So she's given them what they want, even at her own expense. Sounds like you've been on the right track to me. She's never gonna be content making other people happy, especially if she's not on the same page as they are. Did you just get rid of all of your pollen, Mouse? That is so funny. Mouse! Dang, Crimson, I can see why Andy respects you so much. You've done some living, sounds like. Death at the door can put things into perspective. I get where your client is coming from. Beetlejuice only has 0 pollen. I don't even get pollen myself. Oh. I don't think that's true. The country I left is definitely ain't the country I was born in. The wheels turn a little slowly for us mortals, cowboy. Back in DC, I was trying to push policy to do something about a poverty problem. But the kind gentlemen across the street were pretty happy to make things worse. When I got my cancer diagnosis, that was my wake-up call to stop getting disappointed and start living with the little amount of time I had left. Working at a bar is more rewarding than being a member of the bar, huh? Not bad, cowboy. It's got its charms. Here, I whipped up something special for you. That ain't half bad. Got a refreshing taste. Rose hips, just for a little something extra. Been experimenting with some herbals for Andy. Guess all dogs like us can still learn new tricks. Thanks, Crimson. I think I'll hit the hay now. You hit the hay, Desperado. I'll see you later. Got a lot on my mind tonight. I think I need some rest. Now what should I do to relax? Reflect on the day with Emerson. Ooh. I'm beating Judge now? Oh my god. I wanted to be top. No, Mouse. I always pick up a little extra perspective from Ralphie Waldo Emerson, that is. Let's see if I can find a good passage. Bingo. In the woods is a perpetual youth. Within these plantations of God, a decorum and sanctity reign. A perennial festival is dressed, and the guest sees not how he should tire of them in 1,000 years. In the woods we return to reason and faith. There I feel nothing can befall me in the life, no disgrace, no calamity, leaving me my eyes, which nature cannot repair. In the wilderness I find something more dear and connate than in streets or villages, in the tranquil landscape, and oh my god, and especially in the distant line of the horizons, man beholds somewhat beautiful of his own nature. This is really hard to do it. We're sharing, we're both being judged, I'm nauseous. Mouse, go lie down. Beetle, you play Sims. I used to be so addicted to Sims, but I've kind of burnt myself out of it, but I really want to get back in. I haven't played in a while. Ain't that the truth? The future's always ahead, no matter how old we get. That's enough for one night. It's time to visit Dreamland. Maybe I'll see my princess there. Alright. I am actually so hungry, guys. And I think that's a good spot to leave it. So I think I'm gonna leave it on that. For now. So I am very, very hungry. And this game makes my throat hurt. As well. That's another thing. This game is a lot of talking. And like the accents make it harder. Because it hurts. It puts strain on my voice. I hope you guys like Vampire Therapist. I don't know if people like Vampire Therapist, honestly. Let's see who's online. Yeah, okay. I was just like checking to see if anyone else is online, but I kind of knew who I was raiding into anyway. Don't leave me. I'm sorry, baby Kondo. I'm gonna bring you to someone really cool, okay? I'm gonna bring you to someone playing Dead by Daylight. Okay, and he's pretty cool, so it's all gonna be okay. My next stream's gonna be on Thursday, so not tomorrow, the day after. It's gonna be a late night stream, so starting like later in the evening, and I'm gonna be playing Warframe. I'm also gonna have open lobbies for anyone who wants to play Warframe with me, and it's gonna be really cool. Yeah, sorry we didn't do as many streams this week, but I just had my long stream. I'm tired. Let's start raid. If you are subbed, no. If you are subbed, this is your raid message. If you are not subbed, this is your raid message. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I should re-download Warframe. You should. It's fun. I'm kind of addicted now. Once again, I'm back in my Warframe grind. Thank you guys so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Mouse, for bringing so many like people in. I'm sure you are gonna win. WStream, really? You like watching the stream of me being flustered with bad accents? I'm glad. If people really like the stream, I'm more than happy to keep doing this game, even though this game is tough for me. I'm glad people like it, because I'm embarrassing myself. Did almost cry out of embarrassment on one bit of the stream, so you know. If people like it, I'm happy to keep providing that content, you know. Maybe I am Betty. I'm like, I'll just keep doing this content. No, it's not that bad. It's fine. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!